Hey everybody, happy Friday night. Welcome to Crypto on the Rocks. I'll tell you what, it's been a heck of a week for cryptocurrency, hasn't it? Crazy week, crazy. Hey, this is Crypto on the Rocks. Hopefully you got your favorite beverage with you. Alcoholic preferably, but doesn't have to be. And you can come on here and join me. Right now we're starting off. Good. Cheers. Cheers to everyone coming in to the stream. Make sure you hit that like button on your way into the stream. Appreciate that. Hey, Rui, welcome. Happy Friday, my friend. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you. All right, let's get rid of that. You know what? I'm hoping people are going to join me tonight. Come on live. Let's talk crypto. Let's have ourselves a conversation. And paste that on in here. And bam, click that link. You'll be brought right into the back end of StreamYard. We'll bring you on live and we will talk crypto. I'm almost thinking that we're going to get Brian from Tiny Crypto Blog tonight. I'm hoping he's got time before he does his own thing later. So yes, like I said, hit that subscribe button. Appreciate that. Yes, Rui. Cheers to you, my friend. That is good right now. That is good. Appreciate that. Oh, so how's everybody's week? You know what? We're gonna start out while I'm just kind of chatting and waiting for people to kind of jump in here because I'm noticing it's taken a while for like the notification to go out that I'm live. I don't know why that is, but like for some reason it is not liking me when I go live. But we're gonna bring up the live BTC chart right now. Matter of fact, you know what? Let me change that view so you get a bigger view of the actual chart right there. There we go. This is coming right off TradingView. So yeah, we got Bitcoin currently holding steady in that 68K mark, just 68, 234, 235. It's going live. I've got it on the 1 minute chart here. It's looking like it's starting to dump a little bit. So we'll see how that goes. Hey, Diego, welcome, my friend. Glad to see you're here. Seeing you just joined in. You know what? That gives me another reason to go cheers. Appreciate you. Welcome. Sergio, welcome. Glad to have you here, sir. And again, anybody who wants to join me live, link in the live chat. You know what? I gotta go put it on Twitter. I forgot all about that. Let me go do that now. Because unfortunately the live chat doesn't show up on Twitter. But if you're on Facebook or YouTube, it will show up. Click that link. You'll be brought right into the back end of the stream here. And I will bring you right on, no problem. Why is this? I thought I turned this thing down here. I'm not sure what the dysfunction is. Oh, that's the dysfunction. There we go. Sorry about that. I got things going everywhere. It's Friday night. Man. Let's see if I even got anybody watching on Twitter right now. Usually I have a few people watching on Twitter, and yep. Well, only a couple this time. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna give you the link so you can come on in. So join me live, and here's the link, and hit that and come on in from Twitter. Appreciate having you. Anybody else can just hit the link in the live chat and we will be good to go. Now listen, what do we got here? Oh, we got people going, hey man, take a drink every time somebody shows. I like your thinking, Rui. I like it. That could be good. That could be bad. I started out before I got on the live stream. I'm just putting that out there now. So no guarantees as we go forward here. It's been a long but great week as far as cryptocurrency is concerned. Although, right, like I said, right now, I don't know, Bitcoin's kind of doing that little step down. We'll see what happens with that. We're going to take a look at all the markets in a minute, but you know what happens on Friday night. You get to vote for what we are going to dollar cost average into. This first half of 2024 is about Web3 and gaming. With that in mind, for those who are new here, I take $25 every week. 15 of that $25 goes into Bitcoin. The other $10, you vote for what we are going to dollar cost average into. These are your options, and I've updated this so it does reflect our write-in candidate for this cycle. So you get a choice of Ethereum, Beam, Sandbox, Decentraland or Mana, Gala, or Axie Infinity. So make sure you put your vote in the live chat. If you're on Twitter and you can't put your vote in the live chat, just stick it in the comments of the live stream, and I will go ahead and grab that after the fact there. All right, and there's our first vote of the night. Thank you, Rui. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Yes. Yes, Rui. It is always good. It is always good. All right, let me get that first vote in. We got Rui, first vote for Beam. Appreciate that. We're going to add that right in there. One vote for Beam for tonight. So everybody take your vote right into the live chat. And again, if you're on Twitter, make sure that you are putting it in the comments, and I will go get those votes afterward. Hey, Crypto Beetle, welcome, my friend, in the house. Oh, please be as late as you want. I get it, man. You got to work. You got to do what you got to do. I appreciate the fact that you're even here, but I've been told that I have to take a drink every time somebody actually chimes in here. So cheers. That's for Crypto Beetle. Appreciate that. Don't forget, Beetle, vote your options to vote here. Let me take that out of there so you can see. Again, this is, and actually what I'm going to do, because last week I was unable to do the Crypto on the Rocks live stream, the top 2 votes tonight are going to be the ones that we DCA into because we didn't vote last week. So make sure you get in on this and vote. You get a choice of Ethereum, Beam, Sandbox, Decentraland or Mana, Gala, or Axie Infinity. And hey, did you guys watch that live stream today? All right, what do we got? More votes coming in. ETH under duress as always. Tech Man, welcome, my friend. Good to see you. ETH vote recorded, and you're new, so I gotta. Here we go. Cheers. Appreciate that. Yes, Rui's making an honest person out of me, making sure that that's it. Take that drink. Cheers. Yes, man. Cheers. You know what? What the hell? Here. Cheers, Beetle. Appreciate it. What do we got here? Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, I love it. Oh man. All right, Tech Man. I appreciate you being here, my friend. I appreciate you being here. All right, Beto with the vote for Beam. There we go. So Beam in the early lead right now. In the early lead. So make sure that you are voting right now. We'll go through this one more time. Wait. Automatic Beats in the house. Welcome, Automatic Beats. Glad to have you here. But now that you're here, you know what that means. I have to go and take another drink. So, Automatic Beats, cheers. Appreciate you being here, my friend. All right. Oh, Diego chiming in with Beam. Oh, Beam is taking a decisive lead here tonight. All right. Listen, I got no issue with Beam. I think Beam's got a huge future. We'll talk more about it when we look at the markets. But I think Beam is going great. So hey guys, did you see the interview, the live stream today that FF and Jar did with oh my god, Metarayuk? I'm probably butchering that name. And that they did with him about here it is. I'm like, wait, where is it? I know I put it aside. I'm going to put the link in the live chat. It was a great interview. It was just about an hour long. He was talking primarily about Decentraland, which is one of your voting options tonight, guys. One of the voting options here. So if that helps to give you some reason to go and vote for Mana or Decentraland, is actually doing quite well in the markets overall. I just put the link to that live stream into the chat, so go ahead and click that. I'd prefer you kind of watch it later. That way you can stay here on the live stream with me. All right, Automatic Beats with the vote for Gala. Excellent. Thank you. Vote has been recorded, sir. Appreciate that. And yes, Automatic Beats, it was an awesome interview. I unfortunately, I couldn't be on to do that interview live. I was kind of on the road, but I was able to listen to most of it live while it was happening. And I'll tell you, I'm sad I wasn't there, but I appreciate what those guys did. And hopefully we'll get him back and I'll be able to be part of that interview when we get him coming back. So again, for those who have not already voted, let's take a look at this again. Your options are Ethereum, Beam, Sandbox, Decentraland or Mana, Gala, or Axie Infinity. So if you haven't already voted, stick it in the live chat. If you're on Twitter, go right ahead and make sure that you, oops, sorry guys. Make sure that you put your vote in the comments and I will go get that after. Oh, you caught half of it. Yeah, I again, about an hour long. It was the only time he was available because he's not in this neck of the woods here with the rest of us who are all kind of in the Eastern time zone area, Eastern Central, that kind of thing. So it was tough to get him to be able to coordinate a time, but it was great once he did. He was more than willing to jump on, and yeah, 10:30 was about the time for it. So I get it. Some people had to work the whole nine, but I'm glad you were able to catch some of that, Rui. Appreciate that. Mindset, when are you dropping your next living off crypto? I appreciate you asking me that. Thank you. I'm actually in the process of recording some of it right now. Well, earlier today. My goal is to try and finish up the recording by Monday at the latest. So if all goes well, next Thursday, you'll see the next video in that series. We're going to be talking bit refill in that particular video. So like I said, I'm in the process of that. Hopefully I'll have it finished up by Monday and edited, and then hopefully next Thursday. That's my plan. We'll see what happens. Thank you for asking, Rui. I appreciate that. Hey, listen, it's funny you say that, Tech Man, because you want to know what? I think I mentioned in my last live stream on Wednesday that, listen, we're going to hit a shit ton of all-time highs on Bitcoin in 2024. We had one on Tuesday. We had another one today. And hey, I'm all about it. Rah, 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 whatever, but we've got a lot more coming. And I'm sticking by what I said when FF put me on the spot on Matrix Money on Tuesday, asking what we thought. Jar and I thought the pricing would be when the halving came, and I'm still thinking we're at six figures. What do you guys think? Do you think we're at six figures right now? I think it's April 19th, according to the current speed of the Bitcoin blockchain for the halving event. And again, we're going to be doing a live, and it's either going to be on it's either going to be on the Matrix Money podcast channel or on this channel. I'm not 100% sure yet. We might even do it on all the channels. I have no idea. I'm still trying to iron out details with FF and Crypto Jar, so stay tuned for more of that. I appreciate that, Rui. Yes, it's coming. I promise. I'm trying to do a bunch of videos in the process. I hopefully you guys saw the one I did with an overview of Soul Blocks, because I'm about decentralized social media. That's why I like Library. That's why all of my videos are backed up on Odyssey. I think we need to try and move in that direction. And for those of us who are there first, not about being first, but more about understanding that decentralized platform enough that when the masses start coming to the decentralized platform, one, there's content there for them, and two, there's the a good base, a good framework for them. So that's why I've been bouncing around a little bit. Matter of fact, yesterday I dropped the video about the NAMI wallet because it's Soblock's built on Cardano, and you need the NAMI wallet to interact. So, well, NAMI or Eternal, I chose NAMI and did a video about it in the process. So look forward to it. Hopefully, like I said, Thursday, you'll be seeing that next video in the series. Why buy? I don't think. Yeah, no, yeah. Well, okay. That's an interesting statement there, Tech Man. First off, cheers. My thought process is that, because if you remember in the if you were watching one of the Matrix Money podcasts, the guys were talking about dollar cost averaging, and in particular, do you stop dollar cost averaging when it gets to its all-time high? And I was of the mindset that I'm not stopping dollar cost averaging. Dollar cost averaging is dollar cost averaging, whether it's an all-time high or an all-time low. Doesn't matter to me. The idea is stacking the sats in the case of Bitcoin here, because we're talking all-time highs with Bitcoin. And again, even though we already saw we hit 2 new all-time highs this week. So if I had stopped at the all-time high, I would have missed the next all-time high or the dip from that all-time high, because both times it hit the all-time high and then plummeted, right? So buying opportunity the way I see it. But yes, crypto Beetle. What I bought 1,500 of BT. Nice. Once I hit 5 in profit, I'm taking that profit out. Hey, you know what? You got to have a strategy. That's a great strategy, Beetle. You got to have a strategy when you're in here. You got to take profits. And end of day, you've got to take profits. I mean, if nothing else, get your initial off the table, man. I mean, whatever works for you, because everybody's okay. Wait. Hold on one second here. Let's pull this off the screen right now. Whoops. What did I just do? I messed something up. Oops. There we go. Maybe I'm already getting going here after a couple of shots, and now I'm sitting here almost done with this beer. Anyway, not financial advice, not a financial advisor, old guy on the interwebs. Okay. All right. Got that out of the way. But back to back to Beetle saying, this is Beetle's strategy. Hey, great, man. That's it. You got to have a strategy to take profits. You really, really, really do. And, do what works for you. Everybody's financial sitch is different. So you got to do what is best for you. Listen, everybody, I just put the link back in the live chat. Click that link. Come on. Come chat with me. I appreciate having you people on here. Oh, Alexander's in the house. You know what that means, Alexander? Cheers. You know what that also means? I got to go get another beer. Holy crap. All right, but Beam, Alexander voting on Beam right now. Beam has a huge lead in the voting today. Let's bring this up one more time just to get it set so everybody knows what they're voting for. So if you haven't voted, please jump in and vote. I'm actually going to take the top 2 off this week because I missed last week's live stream. So right now, Beam kicking ass, taking names. I like it. So your options are Ethereum, Beam, Sandbox, Decentraland, or Mana. Don't forget, I put the link to that live from today talking to MetaRayuk about Decentraland in the chat. Go ahead and check that out later. Gala and Axie Infinity. Those are your choices. And Alexander with the Beam, recorded, sir. Yes, dollar cost average, man. And that's the way I look at it. That's the way I look at it. I mean, the idea is to stack the sats. And I mean, there may come a point, and this is like, I guess, just a different way to look at it. There may come a point where I think it's not worth it to me to try and stack sats at whatever the price is, because honestly, I think six figures is just the beginning of where Bitcoin's going in the long term. So definitely still going to dollar cost average where and when I can. Well, there you go, Badel. You're almost there, brother. $500 is that mark to take some profits. Boom. And that's the other good point too. You might consider laddering your profit taking. So, you get to, I don't know, 25% profit, boom, you pull whatever off the table. You get to the 50% profit mark, you pull another whatever off the table. And you keep doing that. You need to take profits. You can always buy back in. Yeah, at this point with Bitcoin, it might not necessarily be at a lower price, but it will be lower than the all-time high when we get our pullback. So good for you, Badel. I'm glad to see you've got a plan. On the other hand, this is a good point right here. If you don't have a plan, you plan to fail. Good point, Alexander. That is very, very, very true. Very true. What is it? What do we got here? I need to find my 500 BTC off. Yes. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Speaking of decentralized platforms, have you checked out Tagger? No, I don't even know what that is. No idea, but we'll look it up after when we go checking the markets. I got to get over to check the markets, but first now I got to go get more beer. I'm like, this thing's dead over here. Anyway, so we'll check that out after. Remind me if I forget. Always take profit. Yeah, exactly. You got to take profit. I'll tell you what. Full disclosure, I guess. I did not do that when I first got into crypto, because I was initially of the mindset like, well, this shit's got to keep going up because this is like the greatest thing since sliced bread. Yeah, boy, did I get my ass handed to me. And then even after like that bull cycle going, so that was like the 2017 bull cycle, and then coming into the following bull cycle, it was still like I didn't take profit. Well, okay, I did take some profit, but as a percentage of what I had in crypto holdings, I didn't take anywhere near enough profit. And I don't know, it hurt me like in the core kind of thing to actually be like taking profits. I don't know why. Maybe it's like a mental thing or whatever. But now, as I'm going into what's going to be my third bull cycle, I guess. Yeah, that sounds about right. Right? I don't know. I'll do the math later. Anyway, now I'm sitting here going, yeah, I got a plan to take some profits, and I do have a plan. I still probably could do more profit taking, I'm thinking, than I have planned currently. But we'll see. We'll see. And oh my God, Alex, I love the fact that you just put this in here, because I was about to say I'm trying to keep my emotions out of it. So it's so funny that you just put that in the live chat. That is great. Exactly. Anytime you trade or sell or buy even on emotion, poof. That's why people buy at all-time highs and then sell at the all-time lows, right? I mean, hey, we've all done it. I'm not afraid to say that I've done it. I definitely have. Definitely have. Old strategy. When you think you are ruining your life, double down. This is why I mine alts. Yeah, I get it. I mine BTC the same amount. Yeah, okay. The two added together, and there you go. There you go. Hey, listen, I know a lot of you guys are came to my channel from like JAR and FF, who are all about the mining and JAR's into a lot of these nodes now and that kind of thing, which still kind of mining, and except for the couple of the new ones he's got going. But you want to know what? I'm okay with that. That's a separate income. Matter of fact, he just put out a video today, I think it was a couple of hours ago, where he was talking about his monthly profits from last month. If you haven't watched that video, go ahead and listen to that. I think he said something like he made like $1,500 or something like that in the last month. That's awesome profit. I'm sorry, I don't care how you slice it or dice it, and that's all on alts. So yes, I appreciate you guys being like that. I've heard some say money moves from impatient hands to pay. Yeah, you know what? I have heard that, Alexander. You're right. I truly have. That makes a lot of sense. No, I have not refilled the drink yet. I don't want to let you just sit here. Nobody's on here to talk and take where's my back? Is that, it's exposed here. Come on, guys. Somebody come on here. Link is in the live chat. Come on, and that way I can go get a refill. I mean, worst case, I'll put up video. Actually, I've got a couple of things lined up I want to put on for you at some point, but yeah, come on. Then here we go. I see where this is going. Tech man, OG's up in your stream. We're gonna take a minor outline. I'm all about that. Again, it's something. Matter of fact, I told y'all we got to sit down and talk, but he's a very busy man, and so am I. And because listen, I want to do it right. The man's got the experience. I'm all about listening. I can be a good student when I need to be a good student, and not for nothing. I got too many grandkids to be wasting my money on making mistakes. So, but I appreciate that, Tech Man. Appreciate that very much. Okay, refill, and that's what I was laughing about a second ago. Refill, and then I'll join you. Okay, I'll put that video on in 1 second. And yeah, yes, before it's too late. Yeah, you're not wrong with that there, Badel. You're not wrong with that. All right. Let's get this thing set up here. I'm gonna oh wait, who we got going? Oh, Diego.
Hey.
How you doing? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
All right, awesome. Hold on 1 second. Let me try to fix this screen. I don't know what the hell's going on here. Oh, there we go. That's a little better.
I want to make sure I mute myself so on the other video, the live stream, so it doesn't echo. I remember that happened before with your other guests that you had on.
Excellent. Yeah. I appreciate it. Well, hopefully, I'm kind of expecting Brian to come by from Tiny Crypto Blog tonight. Hopefully, he can fit us in before he goes. He's got his own live stream scheduled for a little bit later. So, how you been, man?
Well, I've been all right. It's been good. Been working so much. I forgot about your live stream, your cryptos, but I do get the notifications. Yeah,
you're not getting it?
No, I do get them. I get them.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I noticed that they're going out late. Not for nothing. I got people coming in toward the end, and I just got the notification. Well, great. You know what I mean? Tech Man saying he's going to join at about 8:30.
Okay.
Awesome. We will take you in here, Tech Man, when you get set. It's the decentralized version of X. I'm not sure what he's referring to there. Are you referring to the video I did about Soulblocks, Rui? I'm not sure. But if you are, yes, that was what it was meant to be like. Yes. And then Tech Man, everyday opportunity to mine until the dead guy. Yeah, running the country. Yeah, exactly. And he is a dead guy. Yeah. Wait. I'm sorry. It's Crypto on the Rocks. And I try to restrain myself on the Matrix Money podcast, but that's what I got to say for the dead guy who is running shit in this country. All right, there we go. Oh, look who we got here, Jar.
Hey, how's it going?
All right, man. It's going well. How are you?
I'm all right.
Excellent. I'm glad you could make it.
What's that?
I know you had a busy day today.
It's still happening. It's still happening. It goes on and on and on. It never ends.
Yep. Oh, sorry, Rui. I apologize. Thank you for that. I know. I am still going to try to get to markets. I appreciate that. Are you familiar with this project there, Jar?
No, I'm not even sure what you're talking
Diego?
No.
Oh, wait, here we go. Badel.
Yeah.
Welcome.
How's it
Appreciate
going?
you guys. All right, now I got some company here. I can actually go get myself another damn drink. So I'll tell you what, you guys fight over who's going to talk. And oh, there's no fight. You guys are awesome. But I'm going to go get me another beer.
Go
I'll
refill.
be right back.
Go refill. Tagger. I don't know what that is. You guys know what that is?
No.
That's completely new to me. Let's see what we have here. Nope. You guys are you guys on YouTube at all, or just jumping on the chat for whatever reason, drinking and coming online?
No, I just saw his notification. I was home early, so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he was gonna go grab a drink, so I was like, nobody's coming. Like, he was waiting for somebody to show up, so like, okay, I'll show up.
and I appreciate that, because now I got another one. So for all of you guys, see, I got 3 of you on here with me live. So cheers 3 times. So 1, cheers.
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 And last but not least,
we'll pretend there's vodka in here.
Hey, listen. The other week it was water for me, so I get it. It's what it is. I got no twisting anybody's arms here.
Yeah.
You do what you do, but for me, it's like yep, that's how I end up getting very vocal. Like ICP.
I don't have ICP.
Yeah. On YouTube. Well, you enjoy that. Excellent. Good for you. That's what this is all about. Just relax, shoot the shit about crypto. That's all I care about. Have a drink, laugh, whatever. What do you guys think? Crazy week, right? I mean,
crypto wise, right? Did we hit all-time highs? I think we did today.
Right? Yeah, we hit it again today. A new all-time high.
Yeah, that's nice. Been waiting for that. You know what didn't hit all-time high? Solana. Solana did not hit all-time high. I'm still waiting for that. I need to break even eventually on that. I don't know when that's going to happen. I'm embarrassed to say how much I put into that, but I'm waiting for that to eventually.
Well, then we definitely got to get you drinking, because I'm really interested to hear.
We'll see what's that.
Well, you know what? I'm glad Alexander put this in there. What do you guys think? When by the halving, what are you thinking for a price for BTC? What do you guys think?
Sorry, I didn't realize I was muted. I was talking this whole time.
Oh, I saw you nodding your head, so I thought you were just like agreeing with everything we were saying. All right, well, there you go. So seeing you are unmuted now, go ahead. What do you think for the price when we come to the halving?
I'm going to say 53.5.
Really? You think it's going to be down? Why? What's your thought process?
Because yesterday I was watching a bunch of videos, and they say that in the next 18 days, Bitcoin could double. But just like every halving, it goes up, and then it crashes, and then the halving, and then it takes a couple months. I mean, 53.5 maybe a little low, but I feel 60 is going to be too high before the halving.
Wow. Okay. How about you there, Diego? What are you thinking?
Yeah, it's possible. It always dips after the halving.
Yeah, well, now I'm saying after the halving, I agree, but like when that halving block hits, what are you thinking?
Yeah, I don't know, depending on the who's like any limit orders. If anybody if it does dip, like it might go high too. A lot of people do sell on the previous all-time high that happened this week. People were selling.
Well, yeah, we hit 2 all-time highs this week alone. Yeah, exactly. I mean, granted, they're only what, $1,000, $1,500 apart, something like that. But still.
Okay.
What about you, Jar? What are you thinking?
Yeah, I think it's quite possible it could hit 100K before. This is different. This whole cycle is completely different. The exposure is different. The money coming in is different, and the hype is about the same. The hype's about the same, but there's a lot of other things that are a little bit different right now. And I do think that there will be a tank. I don't know if it's going to happen before or after. But that typically is what happens with those happening. So
I agree.
I'm all about it. Just said that. That's mind blowing. If it hits that high before the halving.
Yeah, imagine after. Exactly. Well, again, I agree. I think there's going to be a pullback, but I'm with Jar. I see 6 figures, and I do believe it'll come back after that. That again,
I
my
mean, the
opinion,
halving's what?
it's
month
like
and
75
11
days or
days?
something. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
close.
Well, I mean, last I knew it was the day after my birthday.
Yeah, it's April, I think it was April 22nd or 23rd, somewhere around
yeah,
there.
it's been fluctuating, obviously, because the way the chain works, but yeah, somewhere right around the 20th of April right now.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Last I saw it was the 19th.
Yeah. Well, like I said, it's been kind of fluctuating. You know,
Yeah,
if you
it's
go
not
back in and
definitive.
check that, it's like, okay, one day it says the 20th, next it's the 19th, that's the 21st. So it's like, you know,
Yeah, this one's
until we get
this
closer.
random website I pulled up says April 18th, but I haven't seen it that early in quite a while.
Well,
yeah.
to me,
This
that's
one
all
says
in the
April
ballpark.
16th.
It's a win-win
Really?
though.
That's the
because-
earliest I've seen that.
Yeah, if there's a tank, I'm buying more. If it goes up, then I'm just gonna let it ride. So I see it positive no matter what happens right now.
Right.
Coinbase is saying April 16th.
Really?
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah, but
I
the
don't know- I
Coinbase
don't
is
know
always
what they
down,
know.
so I don't really trust Coinbase.
Yeah, exactly. I was thinking, especially lately, Coinbase can't even keep its own shit together.
Are they
Man,
the
I was
exchange that's
looking
selling
at
it on the back end?
unstaking some of my Solana,
Mhm.
and every time I click on it, it keeps getting connection errors.
Oh,
I'm like, I can't even. Like, I know I already took my profits already, but
Oh, good for you. Take profits.
yeah,
I
don't
bought.
know.
I was buying Solana at $28. So when it hit 100, I sold half of it.
Good for you.
Now it's at
Good for
150.
you.
I'm like, you know what? I can sell one more. I can take a little bit more profit.
Yep. Hey, like you heard me when you chimed in the chat about the profits earlier. I like I told you, that whole first cycle, man. Oh, I'm crying now. I should have took profits then. I didn't. I don't know,
Yeah.
something about it. Just like I don't know, my head, my heart, whatever. It was just like, no, I can't take profits. This is gonna keep going up. But yeah, I guess you got to learn. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Listen, there, Jar. You see that comment there from Rui?
I'm shaking. Yes, I see the comment, and I'm okay with it. Listen, eventually I'm going to break even. It just seems like it's going to happen at some point.
No, you will. Solana's going to end up kicking ass in this cycle. It just.
I never talk about my side bet. I actually did buy Solana when it hit $12 or $13. I picked up a little bit at that time.
So you lowered that.
Yeah, I'm going to flip that as soon as I break even, just so I have, and the rest I'm just going to keep and see what happens. But degen move. That's what I'm going to be doing.
I get it.
Stuff right there.
I get it.
Yeah.
And we got a reverse Kramer going on.
Yeah. Yeah. Kramer just needs to stop talking about Bitcoin in general.
I know, right?
I don't want any more talk from him. They just jump on something else. I don't know.
It's like, yes, we know what that means. Exactly. It's funny because, like, you know, between him and Peter Schiff, I don't know who's got a bigger hard on for fucking Bitcoin than these guys. It's like, oh my God, seriously, get over it, guys. Either buy some or get out. There's evidence it could go to 30 or 40K, then run. Who's that? Oh, that's Alexander. Interesting. And hey, you know what? Again, I'm always right some of the time. I'm not.
Yeah.
I mean, to be honest, I don't think we'll ever see a $40,000 Bitcoin again.
I tend to agree with you.
I mean, that's why I was saying like 53.5. I feel that's still kind of low, but I mean, I'm not a chart analyst. I didn't even look at the chart, so I just kind of went with what my gut was telling me.
Well, that and like what you've seen, I mean, we've got plenty of floor sitting in that price range. You know what I'm saying? So it would have to really punch through that in order to go down to the next area of resistance. You know, resistance, support rather. Sorry.
Yeah.
I mean, but it's like I said in the chat, you know, I bought $1,500 worth of Bitcoin on February 19th because, well, I had a few too many drinks and I was like, okay, I'm going to go to LTC Nashville this year. And then I found out that BTC Nashville is the following 2 days. So I bought Bitcoin that day and I was like, you know what? If the profits take me to Bitcoin Nashville, we're going to Bitcoin Nashville.
So be it. There it is. Exactly.
And I was like, all right, well, I already got enough money for one ticket, but I need enough profits also to take my girlfriend.
Yeah. Oh,
I mean, now I feel that's kind of pushing it, but I mean, that's almost trying to double my money.
Is she orange pilled or what?
She understands it.
Okay. All right. Then definitely
You
got to take
double
it.
up, she'll understand it really well. So
Yeah.
that'll
Well,
definitely
see,
work out.
I bought 5 video cards to mine Bitcoin.
Yeah.
And then I met her, and then like a few months later, she's like, "Oh yeah, my kid did that in college." So then I bought a video card off of him.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So she already
Nice.
had a little bit of exposure from her kid.
So she knows.
Gotcha.
Did that in high school.
Oh, oh yeah, her kid did that in high school.
Hey, he was a smart kid. He was
Hopefully
smart-
he didn't sell
Hopefully he didn't sell it. Hopefully he
Yeah,
kept some of it.
exactly.
You know?
He
He didn't sell it, she said?
he did it to earn $600 so he could buy a new computer.
Oh,
He did it so, and then he
Invested
earned
in
600, and then he bought a new computer.
Not bad.
oh.
Which,
He's
And
pretty
then he-
invested.
and nowadays $600 really ain't gonna buy you much of a computer.
Well,
Yeah,
But I
that's
mean,
true.
this is
That's the
what,
that's the
10
damn truth
years
right
ago, maybe
there. Yeah.
15?
Eight
Yeah.
years ago.
8 years ago.
Yep. That sounds about right. What do we got here? It's already, yeah, Alexander's right here. I mean, we are in new territory, kind of like Jar was saying. I mean, when have we ever hit an all-time high right before a halving? Never. Or at least until now in Bitcoin's history, right?
And then we hit it twice in a week.
Yeah, and right. Well, this year, I'm telling you, this year is going to be like crazy. I guarantee it. I mean, we're going to have several new all-time highs before this year is over. I believe that wholeheartedly. Hunter on scale, yeah, exactly. All right, what do we got here? Dude had to raid video cores in comparison to mining use potato chips. Yep. I don't know. Yeah, I don't even. You know what? The only time I even like listen to Kramer is when somebody bothers to put it on Twitter or, you know what I mean?
Yep.
Oh yeah, and to keep his job. There you go. Good point. Good point. What's this say? No 40K, no more. No. Honestly, I don't know. Badel thinks the same thing I do. I mean, I don't think so, man. If it goes below 50, I don't know. I'm going to be in like shock.
Gonna have to load up if it goes below 50.
Well, amen to that, right? Amen to that. I'm trying to hold like a little stash of cash on the side. What about you guys? Just in case that happens. I mean, I'm still DCAing, but like if there's, I'm trying to hold like a little, like you're saying, even if it's just $1,500, who gives a shit? You know what I mean? What about you guys? You still holding some cash on the side for that?
I think I burnt through it all already. I did some degen plays. I don't have any cash left right now. I have to wait.
I mean, when I bought in, it was like 52,026, I believe. If it hits 55, I'm probably going to sell it all because I feel if it hits 55, it's probably going to go below 50, and then I'll just put all that money back in.
Interesting.
And if it doesn't, well, then I'm still ahead.
That's true.
I suppose that's true. You just got to plan. You got to be like with finger on the trigger, waiting to go and buy back in just in case. How about you, Diego? You got some of that crazy money put aside, waiting just in case?
Oh no, I have some limit orders.
Oh, you got your orders in. See, this guy is on top of this stuff right here.
Yeah, if it falls.
He's smart.
I was going to say, you're making us all look bad, Diego.
No.
He's planning it out.
Yeah,
I learn the orders and all that.
But. Yeah, well, you want to know what? That's probably, honestly, the smart way to do it, is that to have those orders just sitting in there. I mean, I know I talk to people who have those like low BTC orders, you know, if they're still hoping it's going back to like 3K, 5K. I think they're crazy holding orders like that. But hey, what do I know, right?
I even got this awesome shirt on.
Oh, look at that. Perfect. Perfect. Wait. Hang on. Let's bring that up full screen. Go ahead. Show everybody. There we go. There we go. Nice. Perfect. Excellent.
I'm going to talk to my buddy that made this for us. And if I can get one, I'm going to send you one.
Well, you let me know. I you know what? I might even, if he's looking to like make a couple of bucks, I might even get some of those to like pass out to some of the family, and maybe I'll even raffle some off. Get me a price. shoot me a message. If he's willing to do some like in a small bulk order or something.
Yeah. I'll get a hold of him probably later tonight.
Okay,
Trying
excellent.
to find him right now, but
Why not? We can we can give him away a couple of different things. My channel, maybe on MMP, or you know what I'm all about giving away some merch and shit like that. And not for nothing, I want one. So beside that, what do we got here?
Diego, is this the same DPR, Diego? The Deeper Networks? Do you have a farm of Deeper Network devices?
Is it for the comment?
Are you running a farm of Deeper Network devices?
Oh, to answer Checkman?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so you have a YouTube channel and you're doing everything related to Deeper Networks and everything else like that?
No, I did some videos for Deeper, but I saw your video today from.
I wasn't sure if you're the same Diego. That's why I was trying to figure that out.
Oh no, yeah, that's me.
Okay,
I just changed it
all
because I was like when I started, it was Everyone 14.
Yeah,
I just put my first name. Yeah.
Awesome. Okay,
Yeah.
now I can put a face to it.
Oh, does this mean we got to get him on Matrix Money and be interviewing him about Deeper?
Maybe we might have to if he's into that. Yeah.
Because I saw your video, Jar, from Deeper Not. I was like, yeah, that's good.
Deeper Not, yes.
Yeah.
That was a good video there, Jar.
He finally showed his face. He's ready to come on the podcast, Matrix Money podcast. He said he'll come on, and he's really big into privacy and everything else. So we can take it beyond Deeper Networks and talk about protecting your privacy and all the actions that go along with it.
Nice.
Nice. It was funny though on the platforms like Telegram, Discord. They were asking for, hey, Deeper Now, can you help us take out the limit for the bridge? People assumed he was like an authentic employee for Deeper Network, which was funny because they were asking. I see the comments still on when we're doing on Discord. They were asking, oh, take out the limit, Deeper Not. But it was funny because people assumed it. Yeah.
He works for them, right? Everyone thinks he works for them.
And I remember I talked to him in a comment before, and I was like, it's funny though because people assume, because it's a really good website too.
Yeah, his website's professional. He's so into Deeper, you think he's an employee. So that's what that was one of my first questions to make sure he's not an employee or if he's doing it on his own. It's funny.
Well, it's funny. I before you interviewed him, I thought he was.
Yeah.
I thought he was.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Always do the opposite of Kramer. Yes, you are correct. Always do the opposite of Kramer. That's funny. All right. You guys want to take a look at the markets while we're here?
Yeah, go ahead. I got like a couple minutes. I'm going to jump off in a couple minutes.
All right. Well, hey, listen, I appreciate you being here. Truly, I do.
Yeah, man.
Let's take a look. I got to refresh this bad boy here and see what's going on. All right. So there we go. We got Bitcoin at 68,252. Can't complain about that. Yeah, back down from the all-time high, but you know what? Not bad. What are you thinking about Ethereum, guys? I mean, lately I'm not a fan of Ethereum, but we're at 39.07 right here, up almost 14%. What are you guys thinking?
Pretty sweet, man. That's going to go over 4K, right? Like,
oh yeah,
I don't think very much for that to happen.
Yeah.
Yep, I agree. I think it's. Are you thinking that's a pre-halving thing or what?
I think it's next week.
Yeah, really.
I don't think it's very far away. We're at 39.07. That's happening soon.
It's $92 and some change away.
Yeah, I know.
That's happening.
We might make it over the weekend. All right. Fine.
I was never a fan of Ethereum. I mined it only for the profits. But even when I was mining it for the profits, I still said I don't like it. And then all the NFTs came on there and transaction fees skyrocketed. The blockchain just dragged like a snail. And I'm like, look, that's what I was saying. Like,
yeah.
And then now with Cardinals on Bitcoin, it's starting to do the same thing. And it's kind of aggravating. Like, I don't think Bitcoin was made for NFTs.
No, I don't. They're bloating it by just throwing NFTs on it. Yeah.
And now the transactions are slower and it's more expensive to transact when, a year or two ago it wasn't. It was just fine.
Right. Yeah, as far as Ethereum's concerned, I mean, since this change over to proof of stake, that's when I just lost my interest in it. Not that I got anything against proof of stake per se, but Ethereum, for what it's trying to do, no. And it's already proved that, in my opinion, it's already proved that that's detrimental to the chain as far as I'm concerned, by the mere fact that, you know what, again, if you can actually start to follow OFAC rules and start to deny transactions, then you are not a decentralized blockchain.
Yeah,
you're just not.
Yeah, very true.
I mean, I remember when Ethereum was on track to overtake Bitcoin.
Yep.
And I was like, okay, I could see that, but then they announced a plan for what was it, 1559, when they went to proof of stake instead of proof of work, and then that just it killed it. Like, I'm surprised.
I agree.
I surprised Ethereum's still doing as good as it is.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's got a lot of VC support. It's got a lot of inroads. The Ethereum Foundation has a lot of inroads with major corporations and so on. So they're not going anywhere, or at least anytime soon, I don't think.
Yeah.
Again, my humble opinion.
All the layer 2s that are built on top of it.
I wasn't even considering that, but you're right, Jar. You're right. All right, let's keep clipping along here before Jar takes off on us here. BNB 486. BNB is doing great. I don't mind using the Binance Smart Chain. I kind of like it, to be honest with you. I don't know. What do you guys think about the Binance Smart Chain?
It's fast. It's cheap. I like it.
Yeah, exactly. And you can pretty much
Can't really
do whatever.
use it in the States, so it's kind of a pain.
Yeah.
I got you. All right, let's keep going. Should we skip over Solana, John?
Let's skip over it.
I prefer Sol over BNB though, any day.
There you go.
You like it.
Yeah. 146.27. Hey, that's respectable. Up 12.5%. That's respectable for Solana. I'm sorry. And again, that's just the beginning in this run. XRP 62 cents. That's finally moved up for a minute there for a few weeks. I was thinking it was a stable coin. But it's starting to do a little upward motion. If you guys, by the way, as I'm kind of clipping along here, if you got anything you want to add, just like jump right in there. Otherwise, my mouth just keeps.
I had to throw the XRP army.
Yeah.
I've been holding that for almost 4 years now.
Did you end up buying it when it was up there at like $2 or whatever? $3?
That's when I was selling. I was buying it sub 20 cents, and when it hit $1.80, I was selling.
Nice.
I sold, I think, 80%, and then I was buying back in a little bit here and there. I mean, I'm still under like 40 cents on average.
Good.
But I mean, a lot of people are saying 3 to 5. Some are saying 20 to 30. And I'm like, you know what? If it went to $1, I'd be happy again.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. I agree with you. Yeah. That was one of the ones I did take a little bit of profit on. I was like you. I got in and when it was like crabbing along there in that 20-cent range, and then ended up selling when it was at a 2 something. I don't even remember what the hell it was, and took a little. Actually, sold it all at that point, so took some profits there. That one and EOS are where I made money. I made a shit ton of money on EOS. I don't know about you guys. Yeah, shit ton. Those are the ones when people ask, "Yeah, I made a shit ton of money." But then we got to talk about all the losses. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Anyway, Cardano, 72 cents. I don't know. I mean, I get the why, but I still believe like this thing. I don't know. I don't think it's quite ready to be up there. I mean, what are you guys? Are you guys Cardano bulls or not?
Yes.
Nope.
I like Cardano.
Okay.
Yeah. I
think
mean, overall,
Charles Hoskins I feel he's similar to Trump. He doesn't fuck around. He says what he's going to do, and he does his best to do it. I mean, obviously, people fail, but
right.
Out of all these other coins, you know, he's like the leader of that coin. He comes out and he talks about it. He's got his own YouTube channel. I mean, what other coins do that?
Yeah, that's true.
especially when they're in the top 10. None of them.
Yep.
I mean, maybe in the top 100 there might be 5 or 10, but
I feel you.
I don't know.
I mean, I think
I've been holding. I've been staking ADA for a few years now, and
Yep.
you know, if it hits $1, cool. If it hits $5, hell yeah. But I'm happy where it's at.
Yep. I'm bullish long term, don't get me wrong. But like at the end of the day, I don't know. I still would like to see more going on Cardano. Just again, my opinion, which is why I focused on my last couple of videos on Soulblocks, which is being built on Cardano, and then the NAMI wallet in order to interact on Cardano. That's why I focused on those because there is stuff going on, but I still think there should be more. That's my opinion. Maybe I just been hanging out staking Cardano for too long. I don't. You know. Hey,
Doge.
there you go, Jar.
Dogecoin. I don't know what happened. Was it just the community? Because I didn't see any tweets from Elon on that one. It just took off on its own, right? I was expecting something to boost it.
If you listen to crypto Twitter, it's because retail's back. I mean,
is that what that is? The retail?
Well,
pump?
that's their philosophy there.
Okay, all right. Yeah, I was trying to figure it out when it had a huge spike last week, and I just couldn't figure out the source. I guess people are just buying back into it.
Hold on, we got some comments here. I'm so busy going through this, I didn't even see Ethos stakers. When they can ROI, you will see lots of exits.
I gotta head out, guys. Have a good
one.
one.
Hey, Jar, before you go,
all right, Jar, have a good one.
Vote
for what are you voting for here?
I'm gonna go with what's the rainbow one?
That's Beam.
Okay,
it's Ethereum, Beam, Sandbox, Mana, or Decentraland, obviously, Gala, Axie Infinity.
I'm gonna say Mana because we just interviewed the guy from Mana, so I'm gonna say him.
All right. I'm with that. Your vote is recorded. Hey, thanks for being here, man. I appreciate you.
Yeah, cheers, guys. Talk to you later.
All right, later.
Bye.
All right. Oops, wait. I accidentally moved Beetle out of there. Oops, sorry about that. All right, he's back. I think he's had to step away there. What we got? Love BNB. Yeah, see, I got no issue. I'm just gonna try and catch up, Diego, on some of these comments I've been slacking here. Love BNB. I like BNB. I got no issue with the smart chain. Hell, I used to be doing a lot of they have this like game where you guess what the price of BTC is going to be within a span of 5 minutes or something. And I used to do that on Pancake Swap all the time. I made some good money. I'm not going to lie. But again, you got to be used to using that chain though, I guess. Compared to Charles. I guess he didn't like that comparison of Charles and Trump. That's funny. That's funny. Gala, well, you know, I don't think you're wrong. Gala's making some good moves. Gala is definitely making some good moves. Hey, Beetle, I don't know if you caught that there. You got a comment about your comparison of Charles and Trump.
Oh no, I must have missed that. I was getting up to use the little boys' room.
That's okay. You're allowed. I'm about to go get me another damn beer here. So, listen, for everybody, you know what? Hold on one second. Let me get that out of here, and let's do this. All right, that's better.
I'm looking for that comment.
Basically, hold on. He was like, "Ew," compared Charles to Trump. That's funny.
I didn't compare them. I said they're pretty similar.
Yeah, exactly. I got your point, and I think I think he's just busting your ass, frankly, knowing automatic beats. But anyway, what was I gonna say, guys? If you haven't already voted, if you're out there, you're listening. We got quite a few people tonight. If you're on Twitter, I know you can't get into the live chat, so put it in the comments. I promise before we end up calling the voting for the night, I'll go and see what you got listed there. So put it right in the comments. Otherwise, put it in the live chat and let me know what you think. All right. Or what you think, what you want to vote for, what we're going to dollar cost average into. Guys, I got another dead one here. I gotta go get me another one. You guys think you can hold on the fort for me for a minute?
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm gonna go with yes. You guys are gonna handle that.
Mhm.
All right, I'm gonna just leave you two guys here. I'll be back in a minute.
So do you have a channel then too?
Yeah, I have a little channel.
I'm sorry, I don't remember your name.
Oh, Diego.
Oh, okay.
Hmm.
Is that your YouTube?
Yeah. I could do a little bit of mining, run some nodes, and yeah.
Can you throw up a link?
Oh yeah. Let's see.
Just trying to type Diego into YouTube.
Oh no,
pulled
it's
up a
different.
bunch of.
The URL. I'll give you the URL. Let's see if it goes for that one. Yeah, it does. See how can I send it here? Okay, just goes in chat. All right.
So what coins are you mainly mining?
Oh, the main one right now is DPR from Deeper Network. That's the one that it's like a deep in, and also Web3 project, crypto project. Yeah,
Okay.
that's the one he was talking about, the farm. Yeah, because I have a little mining farm. Been mining is like, I think over almost like 2 years now, I think. Yeah, before the spike in DPR. Yeah, but it was crazy because like before the spike, I think it was in December. Yeah, so I was like, wait, hold on, I'll be back.
Well, I got all my cards on the nice hash at the moment.
All right, I missed the beginning of that. What about Nice Hash?
Oh, I was
Sorry
asking.
about that. I got some.
I was asking him what he was kind of currently mining,
Oh,
and then he
Go
had to
ahead.
step away for a minute. So I said that I was just mining. I have all my stuff on the nice hash at the moment.
gotcha.
I had them
Yeah,
split up between like Nurai, Chlor, Neoxa, a couple other coins, but some of the hash rates got too much, and
Mm.
Diego, were you wanting to show something? I can bring you a full screen so you can show it if you want.
Oh no, I got a pastry. They
Oh,
were knocking on my door.
well, you're allowed. I went and got another beer,
Yeah.
so cheers.
Yeah. No, yeah, I was saying, what's your name again? I'm sorry.
Crypto Badell.
Oh, good now. Okay. Yeah, I was telling him about my little mining farm that I was running like for quite a bit now. I've been mining like DPR because before it was like 164 DPR tokens every day, but you had to stake it to tier 8. But now they did it halving, so it's like 82 DPR a day, which is not bad, which is okay now. But yeah, luckily the price of it went up last year in December, and everybody was withdrawing their DPR that they mined. Luckily for me, I was doing it before then, so I was able to withdraw quite a bit. So. Because it was like kind of
I was
inevitable.
trying to bring up the price. Hang on one second.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm a little slow here. Here we go.
Because eventually the price was going to go up, so I was like, yeah, just do it now. And yeah. So it was good that I did it in time. Yeah. You can put the 3 month chart, you could see the
Yeah,
spike.
that's what I was just about to do. There we go.
Yeah. So when people figured out the price spike, they were like trying to withdraw their mined DPR. And it was like the bridge went to their limit. It was like a million per day. And they maxed it out with that day.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
They made a limit to prevent like, because there was a hack before in the bridge.
Yep.
And so then Deeper Network covered the patch from that exploit on the bridge. And so that's why they have a limit, like for individuals, like 5,000. It used to be 10,000 DPR a day. So now I think they put it back now to 5K. Yeah.
Nice.
I've never even heard of that coin or ever heard of anybody mining it.
Yeah, I know most of the projects that I'm involved in, nobody has heard it because crypto's so huge that it's normal now because they never heard about it or they don't know about it. It's only when the bull run starts when they will try to they'll notice it more in the bull run.
Yeah, I'm trying to bring up the website right now. Give me a second here, and that way we can bring it up for everybody who's not familiar with it. Do you want to, if you want, Diego, jump in with like give everybody the TLDR of it, the overview, and while I'm trying to bring up the.
Oh, what is that TLDR?
The overview, the long and short of it.
Oh, yeah.
What's the project about?
Yeah, it's a pretty much decent. Like from the homepage says Web3 infrastructure. So when you get a deeper device, it has a built-in VPN feature in it that you could use. You could change your IP address. I use it for just user exchanges, which helps to purchase like KuCoin. When you were able to use KuCoin in the States, now you're not.
No, you're not. Yeah.
Yeah, because it was weird because like before December 6th or 7th of last year, I was able to use KuCoin, but I know residents of New York couldn't use KuCoin, which was odd.
Right.
Yeah, but with the deeper device, you can. You just use it changes your IP from other users.
Well, aren't they doing KYC now? I thought somebody told me they're doing KYC on KuCoin. No.
Oh yeah, if you started the KuCoin KYC, but if you haven't finished it, because when I use KuCoin, they're asking me to finish my KYC. Haven't finished it, but I'm still able to use it. So in the meantime,
Well, I was gonna say that, and they're letting you withdraw even though you haven't finished.
Yeah.
Wow, that's good.
It's good because since they're not technically in the U.S.,
right?
Not for not advice, but like you will save a lot in taxes. But yeah.
I love KuCoin. I jumped on KuCoin like the minute they opened. It was just like the better version of Binance, in my opinion. And plus, at that time, Binance was getting ready to like kick U.S. residents out. So it was like, okay, but I need an alternative. So I love KuCoin. I was sad to see that they wouldn't service U.S. residents anymore.
Yeah, it was great. I'm still using it. You're right. A lot of available coins that you're able to purchase, which is great. Yeah.
Yep. All right, what do we got? We got some hang on. We got some saying people are asking Diego for you to put your link in the chat. So why don't you throw your link in the chat? That way people can go and follow you.
All right. Which one? Nice hash trader.
Do you have it? Don't you have a YouTube? I thought you had a YouTube.
Yeah, he was gonna put his YouTube.
No, I did. I think didn't I?
Oh, did you?
I
Did you
didn't
put it
see
in there?
Let's see.
I don't see it anywhere, Diego.
Yeah, on the live chat, but when I go to the stream yard, it doesn't show.
Yeah, it's not.
Oh, that's
it's
weird.
Not showing.
Okay, hold on. Let me do it again. See if it works.
No problem. Yeah, I get it. Wait, hold on. Let's do this. Boom. Nice hash trader. I love it. Hey, listen. That's what I was using back in the day when we built the GPU rig when I first started mining Bitcoin, and we were using Nice Hash to get that money until after they got basically hacked. Now, were you there before they got hacked, Badal?
No, I started shortly after.
Okay.
Because as soon as I joined it, like I wasn't in any communities. I just, a couple buddies of mine years ago, we were all going to get into it, and then shit happened, and somebody ran off with all the money, and I remembered about it, so I bought a rig in 2019. Like I think it was Thanksgiving weekend of 2019, if not the following week. And then I built another rig a few weeks later, and I got into it, and I was like, what the hell do I mine? And then I just started with Nice Hash, and I mine, like I can throw all my whole farm on one coin and make a couple dollars, but it cost me 3, 4, 5x in electricity to mine that coin. I'm like, what the hell? And then I go back to Nice Hash. I'm like, okay, at least I'm only losing $1 a day. It's not bad.
Well, and honestly, before the hack, you weren't losing any money. But then they restructured how they were paying the people who were giving out their mining power. And then the next thing, it was really no longer like profitable per se to mine it. You can mine, like you said, you can mine it at a loss, a small loss, but mine it at a loss. And I did for the longest time because I figured, I'm going to hold this BTC and it's going to go up. I was a bull about the fact that it was going to eventually reach 6 figures, and I'm glad I did. That's my cold storage stash at this point.
Yep.
What's this? Ruiz Mining Versus. You guys
I
mine
think that's
Versus?
called Varus.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Varus.
There's how
I
a lot
knew
of
that.
people.
I'm sorry. Thank you for catching my error. I've been drinking too much, obviously, already. Anyway, Varus.
You must have some pretty strong beers, or
Yeah.
what are you drinking over there?
Hey, listen, I started before I got online. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, that's
right now.
good. Started early.
I started before I even got here.
I got on this chat when I had 2, and this is 4, and I got 5 already sitting right here.
Yep.
Nice.
Yep.
So I guess that's what 11-hour day at work on a Friday will do to you.
Yeah.
Oh,
Especially when you
that.
know you got go to the store tomorrow and then fix up the basement.
I get it.
My plan was to move. See, and I hate this lighting. The lights in this house. My plan was to move my gaming computer and everything downstairs with my mining rigs, but then the problem is there's too much noise
Yeah.
if I want to go in a live chat. Like right now, I'm in my living room on my laptop.
Yep.
But if I go downstairs, yeah, you're not gonna fucking hear me.
Yeah, the rigs.
Yeah, they are loud. Yeah, I know. That's true. That is true.
They're normally not too bad, but I bought this one server case, and the power supply alone, that fan trumps all 40 other GPUs and power supplies all together. I shut that one rig off. It's tolerable.
Diego, I see your link in there now. So everybody, Diego put the link to his YouTube in the chat, so it's there for everybody. Oh yeah, I promised we were going to do this. Hold on, I got to pull that up. He's asking to hang on. Whoops. Oh, good Lord. Somebody else should be driving. There we go.
Why am I don't know what's going on. I still do not see his link in YouTube.
Really?
Yeah, it shows
I see it in StreamYards.
Yeah.
On the comments.
I posted on the live stream, but it didn't show either.
Huh. Because according to what I can see, it looks like it's in YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah, on StreamYards in the comments, it's there, but when you go to YouTube, I didn't see it, and I even refreshed, and I still don't see it.
Really?
I did log in though for my Google, because they wanted me to log in to StreamYard. So
yeah, because you got to, and that's the only way I can bring you into the back end is by logging into StreamYard. You know what? Just to make sure, because I know if I put it in, it'll end up there. Can you put it in? See where it says private chat?
Oh my, there we go.
On the bottom on the right. Can you just stick the link in there? Because I can't copy it out of the live chat. It won't let me.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Put it in there, and then I'll make sure I put it out. And that way it makes sure it gets out, because it'll also go to Facebook and so on.
Oh, okay. I think I have to log in or create an account for StreamYard. Maybe that's why.
It might be. All right, I got you. Hold on. Let me copy that.
I put your link in the YouTube live chat.
Oh, thanks.
As long as you don't mind.
Oh, you're good.
All right.
I was confused for a minute because I opened up his and then I refreshed the other one, so I had like 2 YouTubes plus StreamYards going on at the same time. I'm like, whoa, what's going on?
Yeah. Something's not right. Yeah. Okay, it's out there now on both Facebook, because I can see it on Facebook. So it's out there on Facebook and YouTube, guys. His channel. So go ahead, give him some love. Go ahead and follow him. All right, let's see about bringing this up here. Oh goodness, I need to green tagger. There we go. All right. Now again, I'm 1,000% unfamiliar with this project, so let's go take a look here. I like the price though, at $17.21. Let's see what it looks like over the last year.
It's going up a little bit.
Yep, looks like
it was around.
Look at this, $40, almost $39. Yeah, 39.33 all-time high. Holy shit! All right, let's pull up their page. Hang on 1 second. I'll swap over to that.
Did that just say a max supply of 1 million?
Yeah.
Did it?
That's
I gotta go back
pretty
and look. I
small.
didn't.
Yeah.
Where is it? Hello. I got the right one? Yep. Right here.
I wonder the allocation of the tokens.
Well, we might be able to find that here on the site. Let me just confirm that you saw 1 million. Yeah, max supply. Holy shit.
Yeah. It
Wow.
explains the price right now.
Yeah.
To me, that's too low of a max supply. I feel it's going to be a rug pull, in my opinion.
You think so? I
mean,
don't disagree with you. I'm
max
just
supply, like that's pretty small.
Yeah.
that is pretty small. All right, so wait, that's not what the hell kind of okay, this website is not I'm not liking this website. It's literally what looks like a bunch of Twitter, like a Twitter feed.
Yeah.
Double-sided Twitter.
Yeah. I mean, that's what it looks like to me here. And it just keeps going and going and going. All right, hang on. Let's go back to the top here. What do we got? Okay, that's the new post. Okay, well, okay. I guess that makes sense. White paper. Let's go to the dashboard. Okay, because again, this is supposed to be a help me. What did Rui say? A Twitter kind of type platform. So a decentralized Twitter
pay out
platform.
an ICP is what it looks like.
Yeah, he did mention ICP in that. Rui, jump in the comments if you want to give us a little more info on this. If you're still hanging out here. Let's keep going here. Wait a minute. I lost it. Hold on 1 second. Oh, I'm losing my mind. All right. Close it. I got to close a couple of tabs. I'm sorry. I'm losing where I'm at here.
You don't have it in
yeah, because they're holding. Yeah, it looks like ICP is the treasury.
But they're only holding 723 ICP.
Right.
And
canisters. What the hell? Okay. I mean, I get it. It's decentralized, so and then it's just gonna okay, we're not gonna go down that road. Hold on. Let's see what else we got here. Let's go back. Okay, so they got circulating of 285,000, so say 286,000 tokens currently circulating. Weekly revenue. Okay, so minting ratio. Transactions fees.
Wait, hold on. Scroll back up because this is what I question.
What's that?
4,960 holders.
Yep.
And then there's 240,935 held by users. Now, if you round up to say 5,000 holders, 250,000, that's only 5 coins per holder that's holding.
That's
very small.
Yeah.
That is very small. Well, but look, I mean, they're talking a circulating supply currently of only say, even if you're again round that up to 300,000, you still
Right.
that's only 1/3 of the max supply.
I mean, that's what a lot of people were saying about Caspa. Is like their maximum supply was so small, and that's why the mining profits were so high. And then everybody's like, well, what happens when it hits the maximum threshold in like 2 or 3 years?
Yep.
But then they kept having I don't even know how many times they've halved in the last 6 months, or lessened the mining rates. And that's why I don't like Caspa. I mean, I get it; it's profitable to mine right now, but what about in 6 months or a year? All those miners you're buying, they could be fucking doorstops, like most ASICs were for Ethereum.
Yep.
2 years
Literally.
ago.
Right. Literally. Interesting. All I don't know. I as much as initially it kind of caught my eye, I'm thinking the more I see this, I don't know. So like, what's the future of decentralized social networking? Okay, you know what? I guess I didn't want to go into the white paper here.
The
Combines features.
problem, yeah. The problem that I see is that the top 15 holders own quite a bit of the supply of tokens.
I couldn't hear what you were saying. What was that?
Oh yeah, what I see on the white paper, which says on their tokens, the top 15 hold quite a bit of the token allocation of it.
Well, yeah, it would have to be because the amount of people it's like so. New post comments, hashtags. I'm just looking through. And I see where you get rewards. Okay. Each response increases author's rewards by 1. Now, I mean, I guess it could be like those metrics we were just looking at could be because it's so new. You know what? Let me go back to the, where is that? Hold on one second. Sorry.
I mean,
guys.
from what you were just scrolling down and looking at, it looks like they pay you just to post.
Yes.
And then if you react to a post, you get paid out.
Well, you get rewards, it looks like, which is similar to what I was just talking about in the video I did about like soul blocks, for example. A lot of these are like that. What was the other one that was, oh my God, back in the day, probably. No, 2017, there was a decentralized one that came out. Oh my God, I'm having a brain cramp right now, probably because I've been drinking, but let me have another drink and maybe I'll think of it. But it was the same thing. You got paid basically on your upvotes, that kind of thing. I upvotes ain't probably the right word, but you get what I'm saying. I'm trying to see when did this thing come out? Where's the I'm just zipping back real quick to CoinGecko to see the metrics about this website. Search on, usually it gives the dates, but I don't see them.
It's like a use to earn.
Interesting.
Or react to earn.
And it's only listed on ICP swap, which explains why ICP.
Yeah.
So, I mean, Rui, let me see if Rui's commented anywhere in here. Hey, FF, welcome. Appreciate you being here. Well, oh, wait, FF is here. I got to take another drink. Cheers.
Welcome, financial failure.
Yeah, jump on with us, brother. You got the time. Jump on.
Bit.
Yeah, he's in the chat. I appreciate you being here, man. But jump on with us. Be great to, hey, especially if you know anything about this Tagger, TAGGR. We're looking at it for Rui, and I don't know. I can't say that we're all necessarily impressed there. Also, FF, don't forget, you're here now. You got to vote. We're voting for Web3 gaming. These are the picks you got. Ethereum, Beam, Sandbox, Mana. Jar voted for Mana. And Gala and Axie Infinity. Make sure you vote before you head out of here. Yeah, see, I understand, brother. I understand. Family first. All right, guys, put an F in the chat. F in the chat. Hang on. Let's do that. There we go. F's in the chat. There we go. Appreciate you being here, FF. But try to vote for me. Vote. Yes, you did give away mana today. Did you guys saw that? He gave away like 200 mana today. Oh, yeah, no problem. He's asking which ones can I vote for again. Hang on. Here, we'll pull up full screen so you can see. Let me get that out of the way. So basically, Ethereum, Beam, Sandbox, Mana, Gala, and Axie Infinity. Those are the options, sir. Appreciate you. All right. Whoops. Damn, wrong button. Shit. Who said I should be driving?
Mhm.
All right. Let's see. There we go. I should not be driving. Beam was really shilled hard. You might get lucky. Yeah, well, Beam has got a lot of good stuff going on. I'm sorry, they just do right now, in my humble opinion, and we know how humble I am. All right, vote for Mana. Mana it is. I have recorded that. Thank you, FF. Appreciate you. Everybody else,
financial failure seems like he's got some good ideas and good knowledge behind him. I don't know if he has a channel or posts videos or not, but
who's
seems
that?
pretty smart.
FF?
Yeah, financial failure.
Yeah, he absolutely has a channel. He focuses mostly on shorts right now. But if you go in the link of this live stream, his channel link is in there.
Okay.
His is in there. Jars is in there. Matrix Money Podcast is in there, and Brian from Tiny Crypto Blog. All their channels are in the description of this live stream. Okay. I don't know. We'll let FF reply to that. Yeah, again, I know Gala. Well, I did that interview. I don't know if you guys saw that interview I did with Jason, Doyu P2E. We were talking about P2E gaming as part of like a catalyst to bring people into cryptocurrency. He was all about Gala. He was there's so much going on with Gala, and he like listed this litany of stuff, and I had no idea. These choices that we have here were like I let everybody on the live streams vote to narrow it down. I had like a dozen plus different cryptos, and then I had everybody narrow it down to what they wanted, and that's where we narrowed it down to.
I've heard of Gala. I'm just now looking into it.
Yeah, they got a lot of gaming stuff going on in Gala. Honestly,
I mean, I looked at their price for the last year, and like around this time of last year, it's about the same price. I mean, besides half a penny difference. I mean, it's dropped down in the last year, but it's right around where it was at a year ago.
Yep. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to pull up another. Come on.
I mean, its all-time high was almost 72 cents.
Yeah, I think it was, just under $1. That sounds about right. Hold on one second. Let's get
that. I mean, that's still got a potential for a 20x gain if it hits all-time high again.
Now, the only thing to me with regard to Gala was they've got so much going on with regard to, and this is what I'm bringing up right now is, I don't know. I'm having a problem loading it. It's not loading. Well, hello, come on. FF asked about, I'm going to take that out of there right now because it's not loading. About Beam. Beam has a thing going with Merit Circle, which is basically trying to make themselves. I'll come back to Gala in a second. Like a hub for developers of P2E games, and they're basically trying to be that. What's the word I want? Infrastructure, for lack of a better word. For the gaming industry and P2E in particular. So that's why I like Beam. And I was trying to pull up the Merit Circle, which is the DAO website. And for some, there it goes. Now it's coming. Now it's coming up. let me just bring it back up here. That is trying to, get all this set up. Sorry, there we go. Too many damn control. Like I said, shouldn't be driving right now. But again, if I had to pick out of this group that you guys I'm asking you to vote to what we're going to dollar cost average into. I'm about Beam, I'm about Gala, and after today's interview, I've got new respect for Mana. Because I think for those of you who have been here for any length of time, I told you that I bought Mana when it was like 5 cents. I ended up selling it when it was like 20 cents or something. So I walked away with those profits all happy as a pig in shit. But now I'm sitting here looking at the price of Mana now and going, damn, I shouldn't have sold the whole damn thing right now. But anyway, going back to Gala, Jason in that interview, matter of fact, you know what? I'll put a link to that in the live chat in a minute. He was all about what they got going on. Now, the only thing I had, I guess, concern about with regard to, oh, I thought I had it here. I got to go get that link. I'm sorry. I don't have it readily available. With regard to Gala is they got a lot of stuff going on. Like they're not only taking on the gaming space, but they're taking on the movie space, like streaming. They're taking on, help me, music, like streaming music, that kind of thing. And I'm all about that. I think that needs to be, I think that needs to all be addressed in a decentralized manner. But my concern is that they might be biting off more than they can proverbially chew at any one time. Do you guys, do either of you guys have any opinion with regard to Gala? You have any information? Like, have you even touched Gala besides maybe investing in it? No, maybe.
I don't have Gala, but I heard like a lot of things about it, which is nice.
The only thing I've really heard about it is people talk about it, but I mean, it's like a lot of other coins. I feel is you have to do your research into it before you even think about buying it or investing.
Right. No, I agree. Yeah, it's a definitely all of these are do your own research kind of thing. You're welcome. I don't know. That's my proverbial 2 cents. What else has he got going? Gala is doing the Fry approach, but they should niche down. Yeah, well, and that's good, and that's what I'm saying. I think Fry might be. Fry. Good Lord. Gala might be biting off more than they can chew at this point. And yes, I got your point. Mine, everything. Yeah, that as like Jar's video when he was talking about that dual mining video. I mean, you know what? I think if Gala's able to maintain what they got going, I think huge. I think they'll be huge and huge future, especially in the gaming piece. They've got a lot of gaming stuff going on, Gala. So they could be huge. Do you guys have, well, first off, I should probably ask, you guys into the like gaming end of things here in crypto? Either of you?
Yes.
Okay. Well, talk to me about that.
Long story short, my girlfriend bought me Rust for Father's Day for when Neaxa came out with Rust, like right in the early beginnings. And I'm like, you know what? If I can get coins and I can make money while playing a game, let's do it. And then she bought me the game for Father's Day and I played it for a couple months. I just collected the coins and it hit the markets and I was like, oh shit, I just made that kind of money in the last 6 months off a $40 game that you gave to me for Father's Day. I'm like, hell yeah.
Yep.
And I feel that like all these other coins that are doing it now are just like predecessors of Neaxa. And I feel I have more hope in Neaxa than any others, but you know, I mean, it's like Bitcoin. Bitcoin's the first cryptocurrency. Is it going to be
Yeah.
the last? Maybe not. Is another coin going to be better than it? Maybe, but
Probably. Yeah.
you know, I see all these other gaming coins, but they're so new that it's still vulnerable. You know, but like you say, do your own research. You know, like I took that Neoxa risk. Yeah, if I could talk right. I guess too many drinks.
Mm.
I
You know,
don't
and I
feel
took
bad.
that
It ain't
risk
just me.
and it paid off. But all I did was just play a game, and I got the gift. You know, I got the game as a gift from my girlfriend for Father's Day, like I said, and I played the game. I enjoyed the hell out of it.
Yep.
And then, you know, the rewards started going down, but then the price came up and the price went down. The rewards just keep going down. And then now there's other games, and it's like, you know, and then the games also started just to turn into a poop shoot.
Yep.
You know, like GTA 5, when that got released, I was on there like the minute I got released. And then I get on there now, and it's like I'm getting handcuffed and dragged into the back of the alley. And I'm like, what fun is this? And they're like, well, you're not
Yep.
talking. There's no RP. And I'm like, what RP is there? I logged in, you handcuffed me, and you dragged me down an alley and took all my stuff. Like, where's the RP? You know, like there's no
Yep.
admins. And I'm like, okay, this just went downhill now, real quick.
Mm.
Yep.
I mean, I still support Neoxa. I like what they do. I mean, Andy is nice. At least he's, you know, come out more about his face and things like that, not being so secretive. But
I listen. You know, you can look at me and tell I'm probably out of the gaming age range here for the most part, but you know, I see its potential. And honestly, I know very little with regard to Neoxa. So hearing you say that is great. And listen, the fact that you made money playing the game to me is like winner winner chicken dinner. With regard to like, you know, gaming, as far as I'm concerned. I remember when my youngest son, we used to have to like order the game at GameStop, had to be there to pick it up. You paid a fucking shit ton of money for this game. My son would beat it in a freaking day, and like, okay, on to the next. Well, what the hell was that? You know what I'm saying? It was like, holy shit. And the fact that that can be like turned on its side right now, and in a decentralized way where you can actually earn money, turn it into real world assets. I mean, never mind the NFTs. Now, did Neoxa have like NFTs where you could actually own the different
not
things
to my
within the game?
knowledge, I think it's mainly just their coin that you earn.
Okay. Okay. Well, like, so the reason I asked that is because the couple of examples that we talked about in that interview I did with Jason, which was Mirandus, which is coming out now, and oh my God, Star Atlas, which I think is on Solana, that you could own the NFTs and then you own it. I mean, that's, to me, that's a huge deal. You know, you own your shield, or you own your plot of land, or you own your whatever, and then, you know what, you can sell it, you can do whatever you want to do with it. He was talking about a guy, again, that interview I did with him, he's over in the Philippines, and he was talking about a guy who literally was, you know, just a gamer, bought himself a house gaming, right, you know, on Star Atlas. Well, I wait, don't
But it's
hold me
all
to
about
Star
getting
Atlas.
in early, though.
No, it was him just doing it. You know what I'm saying? It had nothing to do with like a lot of these projects. If you're not in early, you're screwed. But that's, yeah, you hit the nail on the head. That wasn't the case. That wasn't what it was about.
Like, see,
And
Neoxa, I mean, I'm not trying to change the subject, but
no,
let me
go
say
ahead,
this
go
real
ahead.
quick. Like, Neoxa got me into that play to earn, right?
Yep.
And then back in the day, you know, I was watching BitBoy Crypto, and they kept talking about StepIn. So then I got into StepIn, and I could literally walk around the block and make $15 or $20 for walking a quarter mile. and then I would use that money and I would upgrade my shoes, and then I would walk a mile and I'd earn like $60. And it's like, shit, for 20 minutes of my time to walk a mile and I'm going to earn like $60, like what's wrong with that? And then,
Yeah,
you
I
know,
know. How can you say no, right?
and then all these other companies came out with similar things, and then it's like, well, what do you go with now? You know?
Yep. Well, you've got some supporters here. Automatic Beats agreeing with you. In the ox or a bust.
I mean, I haven't played Nyaxa games in quite a while, and I don't know if it's still worth it. Like, is I mean, I get it, you still get paid, so there's a profit there, but is it fun to play the game and then earn what you earn, or is it you play the game just to earn tokens? Because I mean, that's like the people I was playing with, they were like, oh, well, you know, we just got to get to the rocket launchers and fire off as many missiles as you could in a day.
Yep.
And that's what everybody was doing. They were just farming the mats to make rockets, and they would just fire them off in the ocean. And I'm
Yep.
like, well, this isn't really a game. It's now you're trying to do this to earn money, which I get it, but I just want to play a game and enjoy it. And if I
Enjoy
earn,
the
I earn.
game.
If not,
Well, I mean, the whole thing, I mean, got gamified what several years ago, just in like the regular Web 2 space. I mean, where you could, I mean, you got professional gamers earning huge money just sitting there gaming. And I agree with you. If you're going to do it because you enjoy the game. And that'll, in my opinion, that would keep you going with the game and maybe even more games or whatever in the same kind of sphere. So I'm with you about that. And you know, FF right here, gaming is huge. He's not wrong, and I think it's gonna definitely be one of the catalysts that bring people into the space here. What else we got going on?
yeah, FF. I've been looking at Pale World because Nyaxa does have their own private server, but I thought about buying Pale World just for when Nyaxa releases it. Because that game's like Minecraft / Ark, and I love Ark.
So that's a
I mean,
separate
I
game.
like
I
Grand
didn't
Theft
even know
Auto
what that
5
was.
too. Like when you're talking about going with your kids or your grandkids and having to wait for the games to come out. Like I did that with the Xbox 360, the Xbox One, the PS4, and then I eventually got a PS5. I didn't wait for that at midnight release, but I mean, I bought GTA 5 times over, and then I had to buy it a sixth time on Steam just for Nyaxa.
Yep.
All right, guys, I gotta head out. So it's good talking to you guys.
Same, Diego. Thank you for chiming
Have a
in.
good
I
one,
appreciate
Diego.
you jumping in.
Thank- My,
Have a good one.
thank-
Later.
Oh boy, Automatic Beats agrees with me on
I
what?
know. Oh, you're in trouble now there.
Because most of the channels I see him on, I'm banned from currently.
Oh, and look at this. Yeah. Oh, that's funny. That's funny. There you go.
Oh, that's what
yeah.
you agreed with me on. You like getting
Yeah,
handcuffed and
yeah.
drugged?
Yeah. That's too funny. That's funny. I love it. I love it. What's he got going? Ryan, I'm walking, playing games. What's next? Paid to eat. Yeah, maybe. You never know. In the metaverse, could be getting paid to sit at McDonald's and have yourself a Big Mac or whatever. And yeah, FF's right here. You know, you can get paid to do pretty much anything these days. I mean, you got these fitness, decentralized apps and shit now. Everything. I mean, literally everything. What's this? Fortnite earns decent for Neoxa. I have boy build his bag while he plays. I didn't realize Fortnite was also on Neoxa.
Yeah, I didn't think Fortnite was. Or no, they did do Fortnite. They were talking about Roblox. And that's what I was like, shit, hell yeah, because my oldest loves to play Roblox.
Yep.
But then they figured out that or realized that you don't have to be 18 to play that game. But isn't that how Fortnite is? You don't have to be 18 to play that game.
I would think not, because my grandkid, well, in Web 2, that my grandkids play it all the time. Matter of fact, that's how I learned about Fortnite. My granddaughter was explaining to me about
Well, get them on the Neaxa server, create them their own wallet, and whatever they play on that server, they get their own tokens in that wallet. And
well, that's honestly what I've been trying to do, but can you, maybe you can answer this question for me. Is that something they can do like on Xbox or PS, whatever the fuck it's at this point? Or do they need a computer in order to do it? Do you know?
I honestly, I don't know. I mean, obviously, you have to have a computer to set up the wallet. But I
Right.
think if you can link that account to your wallet, because you should be able to sign into like Roblox or Fortnite on the computer. And I think
Well,
once you
right.
link it, if you link their console to your computer, it should all sync together.
Yeah, Automatic Beats is saying yes, Fortnite, it's console or PC. Well, but
But how do you link your console Fortnite to your Neaxa wallet though?
that
You got to use the PC, I feel.
right. Now, and maybe once it's hooked up on a PC, then you can do it on like the console, maybe. If you know Automatic Beats, please put it in the chat. I'm interested to know, because that's been the setback with, I mean, my grandson. He literally, honestly, I think it's melting his
Well,
brain.
I
how
know
many
if you go to
games-
the Neaxa gaming portal, I can put a link if you'd like. But I
Sure.
believe on there you can put in your address and everything like that, and it links everything together. But like I said, I don't going from a console to transferring the credits to your wallet. I haven't done that.
You get a number from the OXA that you add to your Fortnite account name. Okay. I again, not my forte, but I appreciate that info, Automatic Beats. I'm gonna have to try and square that away with my grandson, see if I can't
I'm
get
gonna have
that.
to look into that because my daughter's now into Fortnite instead of Roblox because I gave her
Yep.
my old Xbox.
Yep. Well, I think you need to put together a video about that. I'm just saying.
Me?
Yeah. Come
I've only
on,
got
you can
one
do
video
it.
on my channel. Shit. And
That's
that's from like
pretty
11 years ago.
easy. All right, there, FF. You're making us feel like I don't know.
Hey,
I'm
he
an
did
old guy.
say it. That's pretty easy. It sounds.
Yes,
I
it's
feel that
yeah,
it sounds should be in quotes.
yeah, exactly. Everything sounds a bit easy. It explains it a lot easier on the gaming portal site. Okay. And Automatic Beats is agreeing it's easy to set up.
Okay.
Oh. Listen, FF is taking your there you go. That's too funny. That's funny. I like it. I like it. Well, okay. I've got some research to do because I've been telling the kid I want to get him set up because the amount of time this kid games, he could support me. You know what I'm saying? He could literally support me. But again, if I was into the whole gaming thing, it would be easier for me to like maybe wrap my head around it or something. But oh man, I appreciate everybody being here. You know what? We need to like wrap up the voting though. So let me bring this back up here. Whoops, hit the right button and then I'll bring it back up. All right, so for everybody who has not voted, I'll hold the voting open for another like 2 minutes. Ethereum, Beam, Sandbox, Mana, Gala, and Axie. So if you haven't already voted, put your vote in the live chat. If you're on Twitter, put it in the comments of the live stream, and I'll go check that out before I end the voting. And then we'll go from there. Oh, excellent. Can I share that, Betel? Do you mind?
Oh, go ahead. It's just their public address, their
Okay.
public website.
I'm putting it in the chat there for Neoxa, so everybody has it. It's in the live chat.
I was gonna link the gaming portal site, but then that would probably link to my account.
Right?
yeah,
Yeah.
It's something you don't want to do.
Nope, I agree. Well, that's why I asked before I did anything. I don't need to be doxing anybody or whatever. That's not the.
Yeah, so on that top, if you go over to games, it'll drop down with a gaming portal,
Hang on. Let me
and
see
then
if
you
I can-
gotta like for me, I just gotta log in. But
Yeah. Hang on one second. I'm trying to bring this. I'm losing my mind. Where is it? Good Lord. I got too many damn tabs open. That's the problem. All right, there it is. Hold on. Let me bring it up. There it is. And let me close that right there. So what were you saying? What are we gonna go?
on the top under, so go up to games,
Yep.
and it'll do a drop down menu of gaming portal. Click on
Gaming
that,
portal.
and then you gotta verify you're a human.
Yeah. Come on. Oh, I see. And then you log in from here.
Yeah, and then on the left side, once you log in, you go to games. It'll
Yep.
drop down, click Fortnite, and it gives you 1, 2, 3 steps. And then on step number 2, it says, this you need to edit your display name to include this unique code, which is below, and then you submit your Epic display name, and then that's how you link your accounts, which
And
is
that's how
actually
you-
very simple.
It does sound simple, but I say that.
But I mean, does it work? I don't know, but I don't have a Fortnite account to actually try. But when my kids are here next weekend, I'll sure as hell link her to that and then give her her own wallet, and whatever she earns is hers.
Yeah, exactly.
So when she wants money for whatever, I'll be like, hey, do you want to take this out of this, or do you want to earn your money? Do some household chores.
Yep. Wait, what was that? It does work. Oh, that might be referring to the conversation he was having with FF. Okay. Well, I appreciate that. It's gonna give me some work to do with my grandson here, and see if we can't get him squared away and get him earning, and then my granddaughter right after that. Because they're both, well, him more than her, honestly. Like I said, I think he's melting his brain gaming as much as he games. But you know what? All right, well, if you're gonna game, if you can earn something, why the hell not, right?
Hey, you know what? Even a couple Neoxa a day, as long as they have fun, that's all that matters.
Well, amen. And he obviously already has fun gaming. You know what I mean? So like, hello, seems to be a no-brainer to me. All right, let me go while we're waiting here and go check out Twitter to see if I think I closed that tab. Shit, sorry. Hang on here. Let's go see if anybody's voted on Twitter, X, whatever the fuck they're calling themselves now.
It's X, it's not Twitter.
Yeah, I exactly. It's like wait, I got one comment here. Let's see what that's about. No, that's not a vote, so that doesn't matter. Okay. All right. Anybody else? This is it. This is your last chance to vote. If you have not already voted, Ethereum, Beam, Sandbox, Mana, Gala, and Axie Infinity. All right. I'm just looking in the chats here. All right. We'll give it one more minute and then I'm going to tab it up. Gonna tab it up. Let's get rid of that. Yeah, thank you for sharing that, by the way, Betel. I appreciate that. I will do a little more research with that. because if they can make money, I'm all about that shit.
Hey,
I'm all
it's no
about that shit.
problem.
And especially crypto. You know, I've been it's funny as you know, my kids, you know, my kids are older, you know what I'm saying? They're I think my youngest one is now almost 30, you know. So yeah, they all got families, they all got their own shit going on. And you know, I sit there watching them struggling like crazy with the way shit is right now. And so, you know, it's funny. They've been listening to me talk about this now for what, 7-8 years at this point. And I think it's finally starting to click to them, like maybe dad's not so far off. You know what I'm saying? Even my daughter was like, she just changed jobs literally. And I told her, don't forget to pull your, you know, your 401k out of your old job, that kind of thing. And she's like, yeah, Dad, I've been thinking about this Bitcoin ETF thing. And I'm like, oh, you know, finally. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'd rather she took the money out and bought it, and, you know, not your keys, not your coins kind of thing. Wait, you can't see my phone. There it is. You know, self-custody your own shit. But you know what? I'll settle with at least starting with the ETF at this point. If that's what it takes. So you know, they may not, well, okay, they may not do what you say, but I'm thinking they're probably always listening. I don't know. My 2
Yeah, I
cents.
mean, crypto is, I feel, still new to a lot of people. Like, I have people, like my neighbor comes over almost once or twice a week, and he comes downstairs and he's like, "Holy shit, it's warm down here. Like, does your heater ever turn on? It's so warm." I'm like, "No, not really." And he's like, "I like, how does this work?" And I'm like, "Dude, I just explained it to you like a few days ago." And he's like, "I know, but I just don't understand it." And I was like,
Yeah, it is.
I
It's one of
try to
these.
put it in the lamest terms ever for you. I'm like, you know, like a bank, when you put your card into the ATM, you know, they have
Yep.
servers that do that. This is kind of what it is for Bitcoin, another currency. It's like these graphics cards are pretty much processing those payments per se, you know. I'm like, that's how it works. Like
No,
the
that's
bank
a
that has
good.
a bank that has ATMs, they have a data center that does all this for them. But with like Bitcoin, they pay the miners instead of setting up big data centers. And I'm like, that's pretty much, in my head, that's pretty much the bottom line, layman terms, the easiest way to explain it. Every time
That's
you swipe your
yep.
card, you use your card, there's a computer, there's multiple computers involved.
Yep. No, that's a good way to explain it. I mean, because you're putting it in terms they can understand. They understand their ATM card, they understand an ATM machine, they understand there's a server that's running that shit. So I
Right.
mean, that makes sense to, well, in my simple head, that makes sense. And yes, it was a proud dad moment. But although she may never admit it, frankly, but like I said, they I don't know. I guess if they listen, that's all that matters. That's all that matters. Oh man, I've been pushing on my kids because I mean I put a little bit of money aside for my kids, but back in 2017 they were already kind of on their own. I put a little bit of BTC aside for them, and stacked it away, which I'm glad I did that. But like now my focus is my grandkids, because like to me they're the ones who are going to be the ones who are most screwed with the way we're like just paying our present with our future generations well-being. And yeah, so for that's what I do. I don't know if I've ever said it on this channel, or on this particular program, so I'll say it now. You guys vote for what we're going to dollar cost average into, because I want to show you that you could take as little as $25 a week and put it aside and actually make a nest egg that could potentially over time change the financial future of your family. And for me, what I do once I have that, so like the last set of crypto portfolio is now gone to one of my granddaughters. That's it. It's all in a Tangent wallet. Hang on. Let me show you, because It's actually right here, ironically, because she's got to come over and she's going to make sure to show Papa that she understands, right? So you can see it, that she understands how to use it, understands the importance of it, understands how to back it up. She's got to show me she understands. And then it's going to get put aside for her until she's an adult. And then she can go and have access to that money, assuming she still understands. So to me, that whole last year or 2023 portfolio that everybody was voting on Crypto on the Rocks is up over 200% right now. By the time she becomes an adult, she's one of my older grandchildren, so I'm doing it from the oldest to the youngest figure time-wise, right? They will have the ability to use it at that point and hopefully reap the benefits of what it is, which is why I always make sure Bitcoin is included in the portfolio. So that's what I've been doing with that. And dollar cost averaging into gold. This is actually 2.5 grams worth of gold. If you guys, anybody that's still out there that hasn't gotten a Tangent wallet, there's a link in the description below. If you use that link, you're going to save 10%. Dollar cost averaging into gold, just like I dollar cost average into cryptocurrency. Unfortunately, this has to be done with fiat. Sorry, guys. It's still what it is. But you can do that for as little as $50 a month. Links are in the description.
You know what we should do?
What's that?
Do a gold selling business where you can buy it in cryptocurrencies.
You know, I think that would be a good thing.
Because
And
a
maybe
lot of
that
people,
exists. I don't know.
I don't know of any company that does. I got a lot of people that like crypto, and I got a lot of people that like gold and silver. And I'm like, and they all say the same thing. You got to buy gold and silver with fiat.
Yep. Or at least that's the only way I found it. Is that way. And hey, if you can, not many places will let you DCA into gold, or at least that I could find. This one I found, and I've been doing it now. And you know what? Once you hit your mark, because again, remember, the price of gold is the moving target, kind of like crypto. And well, look, Peter Schiff is all pissed off because what gold went up like $1,500 or something like that over the last few days, and nobody's really talking about it because everybody's talking about Bitcoin. So he's all pissed off about it. But like, it makes sense to me. Gold's been money since like forever. So
they say what is it, like every 100 years the currency changes, and it's been
that's about right.
It's been a couple 100 years since a new currency has been brought up,
Yeah, it's been about that time. Yeah, the US dollar's at the end of its timeline here at this point. And yes, thank you.
A $5 bill from the US is worth almost $1 at this point because it's so degraded and so worthless that gold holds its money, silver does, and so does Bitcoin.
Oh, FF is saying there is a company where you can buy gold with crypto. He needs to find it. Well, if you find it, put it in the chat there, FF, because honestly, I could not find that.
Hey, FF, I've never thought about it. To me, it was just an idea as we were talking about it. So if there's a company, hell yeah.
Let us know. Seriously, I want to know because that could be a... Oh, all right, you're heading out. I get it. Family, I got it. Go get your daughter to bed. Thanks, FF, for being in the live chat. Appreciate that very much, man. Always appreciate you.
Thanks, Financial Failure.
Later. Guys, F in the chat for F. Come on, put an F in the chat, please. All right. Well, hopefully he'll find that. And if he does, I'll put it in there. Bullion exchanges, he's saying. Maybe, well, that might be direct buy versus a DCA kind of thing. Yeah, okay. That makes sense. That makes sense. There we go. F's in the chat. F's in the chat. Appreciate all that. Yes, F in the chat. FF. All right. Yes, I will check out. I know this bullion exchanges. I honestly didn't realize that they were taking crypto though, or they would let you use crypto. I did not know that. So appreciate that, FF. Thank you. Thank you. All right, guys, that's it. I think I've given everybody long enough for the voting. So let me put on my eyes so I can actually see what's going on right now. Again, old guy, interwebs. All right. Well, we're going to take the top two because, again, I didn't have a live last week. Crypto on the Rocks, first one I've ever missed since we started. But I on the road, and last week was just shit. But in the first place, by a big margin, Beam. So Beam, definitely one of our DCAs this week. In second place is going to be Mana. So that's going to be the first DCA into Mana that we've had here since we've started this portfolio in January. So those are the two we're going to DCA into. Matter of fact, I got to make a note of that so I don't forget. We got to do two this week. Let me do that right now. You can see I'm still using my like little index cards because I'm an old guy. So index cards and pens. It's what it is. You know what I'm saying? Man. Oh God, don't seriously. Have you heard me? No, that conversation's for me and Beetle. Have you heard me? I mean, come on now.
Oh,
wait until I really get going. Anyway. All right. So that's what's up for tonight. Thank you for everyone who voted. I really appreciate you doing that. You know, chiming in. We've had a lot of good conversation tonight. Honestly, this is probably one of the most active Crypto on the Rocks I've had in a long time. I appreciate everybody that's kind of jumped on. Like I said, I was kind of expecting TCB on tonight because, matter of fact, I wonder what time does his thing start? He might be getting ready to start his own live stream. Hold on, I'm checking that right now. Yeah, he's starting his live stream in about 20 minutes or so. Let me give you the link to that. I'll put it in the live chat. So just in case we've wrapped up by then, you guys can go and show him a little bit of love right there. So that's in the live chat as well for joining Tiny Crypto Blog. Link to his channel in the description of this live as well. So what's on your crypto horizons here, Beetle? What do you got coming up? Anything? You got plans to be investing in anything? What's up?
Right now, I just keep looking at my Bitcoin portfolio. Like I said, I put that 1,500 in on February 19th, and I'm so close to hitting that $500 profit. And once I do, I'm taking that 500 out. But it keeps bouncing. Like as soon as it gets like 485, 487, like you know, so close, it just drops down a little bit, and then it comes up, then it drops down. I'm like, but I feel once it hits that mark, it's going to go a little bit higher. But I mean,
it's definitely going high. Be patient, man. What was it? Was it you that said about the patient hands? It might have been somebody. Oh, I think it was Alexander saying, you know, money goes from, you know, panic hands to patient hands. Be patient. I think you're going to be well rewarded, more than the $500 that you're looking for, if you ask me. Again, not financial advice. Not a financial
I mean,
advice.
it's before the halving. I feel that it's going to crash. So if I can cash out $500 in profit, I'm going to take that and I'm going to use it to buy a ticket to beat Bitcoin Nashville this year, since I'm already going to be down there.
That's funny. So you're definitely, I mean, are you definitely going regardless, or is it got to be, you got to hit your 500 mark in order to go?
So I won a ticket to Litecoin conference in Nashville this year.
Yep.
And from Retro Tech Mike, something like that. I know the guy. I haven't received the ticket yet. I got to hit him up, but I was going to buy it because those are like $84 tickets. But then I found out that the Bitcoin Nashville conference is the following 2 days. If you get like the $400 ticket. But if you buy it with, it's $399, but if you buy it with Bitcoin, it's like $315.
Right. I've been looking. Yes.
So I was like, that's why I said, like, you know, I got little, you know, too many drinks that one night, threw 1,500 in Bitcoin, and I said, let me see what the profits does, you know. And right now I've got enough for a ticket, my girlfriend's gonna be going down there with me, and I was like, how do I explain to her I want to buy a $400 ticket for 2 days, plus the
Yeah.
hotel and food and everything for 2 more days?
I was just
And
about
she
to
was
say you
like,
can't forget that.
when she was like, if that's what you want to do, then do it. I'll just go shopping. And I'm like, you know what? Let me throw some money in Bitcoin, and I'll take out profits. We'll see what it does. And I
Yep.
was like, all right, well, I already got my ticket at this point. I mean, I could wait 2 weeks and cash out, and I still got my ticket. But like I told her, I was like, even if I got the money for you off the profits, it's your choice. Do you want to go to Bitcoin, or you want to take that $400 and go shopping?
Yep.
It's because she's going to be there at the Litecoin convention. She may not like it. I mean,
Right.
she knows about crypto, but it's her choice. I'm not going to buy her a $400 ticket and force her to come with me when she's not going to enjoy herself. If she's
I,
going to enjoy herself taking that 400 and going shopping, fine.
yeah, exactly. Go if
I mean, we're
especially if
still
she's
in the same town. Our
right,
our hotel's only going to be 3 or 4 blocks away. Like whatever.
exactly. If she's never been to Nashville before, it's an adventure.
Yeah. See, I've been to Nashville many times, and
Okay.
it's fun.
I have not. I've never
Oh,
been.
are you going to be down there?
I am trying to put that. I'm doing like you. I'm trying to put the money together for the ticket because again, like you said, it's not just the ticket, it's the hotel, it's the food, it's the travel, it's all of that. So
Oh yeah.
even if you got the baseline ticket at 350, you're still talking, hotels and all that other stuff. You're well over $1,000. So I'm still trying to put that together. My hope is I will be. I've already got it marked in my calendar. So the hope is yes. But and if I am, I'll let you know, and then we can meet up. We can meet up.
Well, I don't have the hotel booked, but it was a cheaper hotel, and I think it was like $118 a night
Really?
after
When I was
taxes and
looking, I couldn't
everything.
find anything that cheap.
And it was like
Huh.
4 blocks away from Litecoin.
Oh, no
No,
shit.
the
I'm
Bitcoin
look.
summit's not that far away, I don't think. But
It's yeah. It's well. I don't know. I was just kind of scanning again. I know I'm way out here at this point. First things first, tickets first, and then go from there. But yeah, my hope is yes, you'll see me in July. That's my hope at this point. So
oh hell
that's
yeah, I'd love to meet
that's
you,
my hope.
man.
Well, it'd be great to do that in person, and hopefully we can get a few other people who might be any for those who are still here because I can see we still got a few people here in the stream. Are anybody looking to go to the Bitcoin conference down in Tennessee in July? Yay or nay? You don't have to like give me your plans or anything like that, but just let me know if it's something you're even interested in and or looking into in the live chat. Curious.
Maybe Diego will hit me up, or I can hit him up and get in some on these trades, and I'll just buy you your ticket.
Oh goodness. I'll
Hey, you
tell
know
you
what?
what.
If it's profit, it's profit.
Well,
Gotta spend it somewhere.
amen to that, and that's why I'm just like, you know what I mean. I'm trying to put a little bit aside to do that kind of thing. I used to trade all the time. I'll tell you what, I was doing good there for a while, and then I don't know what the hell happened. I just started losing my shirt, and I said, okay, time to walk away from it. Because I don't know, and I guess I mean if you listen to these people who trade all the time, that you lose more than you win. For I guess I consider myself retail trader. What I did do with some success, which I think I need to do again, was using trading bots to do some trading. I was doing it on KuCoin, so now I got to change it up. I can't use KuCoin anymore. Have you used trading bots before when you did any of the trading?
No, I was looking into that because I'm a member of
Okay.
DCA Adventure, and they had a trading guy on there, Jay, but he had some family issues and things happened where he hasn't been on in a little while. But he was like the trading expert. Like, he knew the charts, he had the bots, he would show you how to do all that. But Unfortunately, life happens, and he hasn't been on in a little while.
I get it. Well, I'll tell you what, that was very profitable for me. I mean, I was making, on a bad month, it was a couple of $100. On a good month, it was like a couple of $1,000. But it was, well, it's crypto. So you know what the price does with crypto. So it's like, you know what I mean? That just makes sense. But the idea behind the way I was trained to do it, I literally had to sign an NDA, the whole 9 yards to learn this guy's strategy in order to do it. And I'll tell you what, it works like freaking gangbusters. And he opens it up every once in a while. When he does, I like promote it because it can literally make you a shit ton of fucking money. When the market crashed, I kind of was like, and remember we had all those issues, FTX went down, all this other stuff. So I was like, yeah, I'm pulling all my shit out of like KuCoin. Not that I thought KuCoin was going to go down, but I wasn't taking, what's the word I want? I wasn't taking any chances. You know what I mean? It was like, I'm pulling everything out of these centralized exchanges right now. And that's that. You know, I don't want to take any chances. And over time, I ended up selling some. I still have some that I was trading. I was trading shit like VeChain and stuff like that. And I'll tell you what, if I could still go on KuCoin, honestly, I would probably be back into it. But, you know, they're hooking up these bots to stuff like Kraken and stuff. I didn't want to do it. You know what I mean? Which is why I like KuCoin.
Yeah, sometimes there's a little bit too much of that background noise that makes you uncomfortable. It gives you that wrench in your gut, and you're like signing into this website, and you're like, you know what? I just got a bad feeling about this.
Yep. And so
I mean, like I still prefer Coinbase and Crypto.com. I mean, that's where most of my assets are, but I still got other wallets with other stuff and other exchanges too. But you know, I mean, everybody talks about these wallets, and I'm like, I don't know if I want to put all that money into one wallet. You know, like the Tangent, like you were talking about, like, you know, you want to get your grandkid about that, but what if Tangent closes doors in 5 years? Then where's that money at? You know, like, is it still on that wallet or is it not?
Well, sure, because remember, at the end of the day, the only thing that's on the wallet is your private keys. So as long as you have access to the wallet and the keys. Now, Tangent, okay, Tangent's a unique one because you can take Tangent wallet and set it up without using a seed phrase. So, and honestly, that's the way they recommend doing it, where it creates the key right on the the wallet itself, and then you don't even see it. So it's not like anybody can scam you out of it. But your cards are your backups. You know what I'm saying? Or now with the Tangent 2.0, it allows you to pick the legacy option, which is the seed phrase. But yeah, regardless, even if Tangent was to close its doors tomorrow, the app that you use to sync to use it is an open source app on your phone. So it's open source. And then the help me, the software on the wallet itself, the card itself, is closed source, though audited. It's actually been audited twice now. And you know, no backdoors were found. I'm not necessarily a fan of the closed source thing because we saw what happens with Ledger. But here's the thing. With this, unlike Ledger, there's no updates. That's it. They can't put a backdoor in this if it's not already there. There are no updates to this card. Once the card's here, you use this card for life until you lose it, destroy it, whatever. You know what I'm saying?
No, I understand. It's just nothing against Tangent.
Yeah.
I'm a little skeptical because it's like when I first got into crypto in 2019, everybody was talking about Ledger. Like, you know, that was like the name of the wallet that everybody would use. And then all of a sudden, one day, somebody found a backdoor into it because of a software update, and then it was onto this wallet, and it's like, okay, but so what about this wallet? Like, is it going to be the same way in the next 4 or 5, maybe
I mean,
20
at the
years?
end of the day, could
Like,
it? I suppose, I guess it could, but but here's the way I look at it. I mean, at the end of the day, you could create your own wallet. But if you follow the ideal that Andreas Antonopoulos puts out there, most people who create their own wallet out tech themselves. So that's how they end up losing their crypto, because they don't understand what it is they're creating. They try to make it so sophisticated so people don't hack it, that they end up creating it to the point that they can't even access it.
right.
So the alternative to that is a third-party wallet. So even like Trezor, I love Trezor. It's open source, so people are auditing the code all the time. But you gotta, in my opinion, you gotta pick one and utilize that as the average person. Like, the average person isn't going to come into cryptocurrency and set up their own wallet. Like,
No.
I'm talking tech wise, set up their own wallet. That's not happening. It's just not. They need something like a Ledger, a Trezor, a Tangent, something like that makes it easy. And the only reason, well, the whole Ledger Recover thing, that was like the do it in for me. I mean, I get it. It's an opt-in service. And there are other wallets that have that kind of service too. And, it's kind of almost akin to a multi-sig kind of thing. I understand. But I'm sorry. Unfortunately, those type of things like Ledger or the other entities are are potentially subject to different jurisdictions' laws. Versus if I wanted to use a separate one, like a Trezor or whatever the case may be, Tangent, whatever, it doesn't even matter. Then I could always set up a multi-sig. You know what I mean? And then that multi-sig ends up being the way that you access that wallet. I prefer Tangent because it's easy. If you want to do nothing more than tap your card to your phone, set it up, and have it already backed up by tapping 2 other cards to it, then guess what? The average person, the grandma test, can grandma do it? Happens to take place and is completely doable. Again, in my humble opinion, as always, not financial advice, not a financial advisor, old guy on the interwebs. And water this time. Got to get some water. I don't know if you heard all that. I know you had to step away, but
Oh no, I did. I was just gonna come back and say, well, you just convinced me enough to buy a Tangent wallet.
It's current. You got to remember, tech changes all the time. I mean, you know that.
Yeah.
There's always constant advances in technology and stuff.
I mean, it sounds good, and a lot of people use it. I mean, am I going to put 100% of my assets on it? No, but if it gets 10%, fine. But I mean, is it safe?
You shouldn't be putting, in my opinion, you shouldn't be putting 100%. And it's kind of funny. I don't know if you remember Philip, who used to be on this all the time. Matter of fact, I kind of half expected him to be joining tonight, but obviously he's been having a lot of family things going on, so he hasn't really been able to jump in. But I counsel him on how to move his crypto around, that kind of thing, and he's constantly trying to put all of his crypto into one wallet. And I'm like, no. I was actually with him last week. That's part of what I was on the road. I was with him last week, and he kept talking about it. I'm like, are you not getting what I'm telling you? Like, you don't want to be doing that. You don't want to be putting all your eggs in one basket, man. I'm like, whether it's you lose it or somebody hacks it or whatever it is, you know, then you've lost it all. I'm
Yep.
like, because honestly, the one thing he did learn well is about DCAing. He DCAs like an animal. He's consistent, same amount of money, same, you know, this set of cryptocurrency. He's bam, bam, bam. He DCAs like you should DCA. He learned that part. But like I told him, I'm like, okay, what you need to do then is pick an amount and then you move that to a separate wallet, you know, whatever that amount is, you know, 5,000, 10,000, 100,000, whatever you want to pick. I don't know, you know, everybody's different, but you take that amount of money, you put it in. And I told him, I'm like, he's not the most tech savvy guy, you know what I mean? So like you should have seen trying to get him to figure out Ledger, because that was the first one I tried to get him to move his money on. Holy shit. I might have just poked my eyes out. It would have been easier. But like, but with Tangem, I mean, it's easy. I mean, he doesn't have to worry about the legacy option as long as he backs up the other ones properly. You know, scan, scan, scan. You're done. Congratulations. Now move your crypto. And so that's what he's in the process of doing right now. And it's easy and tech savvy. He's tech savvy enough to be able to open an app on his phone, take a card, stick it to the back of his phone, and voila, I've got my crypto. You know what I'm saying?
So that Tangent would get rid of my 15 or 18 pages of seed phrases and passwords per wallet, you know, because there's so many wallets that I've got probably almost 20, 25 pages of seed phrases with passwords that are only partial passwords, because you got to know the other half, whether it's the front half or the back half or the asterisk that's involved in there. I mean, it's all written down on paper, which I know is a bad idea, but
the answer is yes, if you just use Tangem the way it was intended to be used, by using your actual cards as the backup. Then yes, then it eliminates all of that. If you, again, it now gives you the option to be able to, wait, I'm trying to pull it. Where the hell? Hang on. There it is. Sorry. Like I said, I definitely shouldn't be driving. But anyway.
Well, you're sitting down in a chair. I mean,
I know, thank God. Because like, anyway.
You got like a gaming sim with a steering wheel?
Yeah, I should really, but so as long as you back up the actual cards, like you take them and put them in their separate locations, whatever, and then you use the so you can see it on the screen. Use the one card, and then the backups are this. Then yes, as long as you have safely put these in a location. Now, supposedly they'll resist an EMP, so you don't need a Faraday bag or whatever. They are heat resistant, freeze resistant, water resistant, and all the tests that I've seen, if I can go right on Tangem's website, they put them all out there, are just, I mean, you name it. Even one of the, maybe you know, Jarb knew it, and I can't remember what it's called. There's this device that allows you to like scan NFC to read stuff, like you can read your credit cards and stuff like that. Do you know what that device is called?
Do you know what it's called?
Like the Verifone?
She's saying like a Verifone, but I don't know. Something to read NFC cards.
Well, yeah, NFC, and so like your credit cards,
like
it'll read NFC enabled devices. Oh my God. You know what? I should probably go look it up. It's on Tangem's website. They actually did it at one of the conferences recently, where they took this device that reads these NFC cards, and you can usually read the data. They were able to read the data, but the problem is it's all encrypted. So they weren't able to do anything with it. It was gibberish. You know, so the device did what it was supposed to do, but it couldn't. It was useless against the Tangem.
I don't know. It sounds to me like my new phone I bought. I'm just gonna have to buy it, throw a card in the fire, see if it lasts, because it's heat resistant, right? Like up to what temperature? If it's
I don't
NFC
know. They did test it.
resilient,
If you
let me
go to the
test it.
website, they did hold on, let me see if I can find it. They did test it, just so you know. I don't
Well, I
remember
know, I
all
believe
those.
you, but
No, that
I'm more of a first-hand kind of
yeah,
person.
yeah, no, please don't be.
We can't go too long because the tiny crypto blog is going to be coming on soon.
Oh yeah, well, yeah, that's
Maybe he's
true.
waiting for us, or maybe for you to end.
I don't think so. He would normally jump on here if that was the case, and he has not done that. But I'm trying to just see if the testing stuff is here real quick. If I can find it quickly, I will. But there are videos everywhere that show you this stuff. So with a little bit managed. Sorry, I'm trying to the chip.
Sorry, I keep yawning.
Oh, you're fine. Don't
It's been
sweat
a
it.
long day.
I don't know. It's not, I can't immediately bring it up, and I don't want to keep jingling around. But the point is, yes, they did like a whole freeze test as a video for it. They did a whole heat test as a video for it. They did that test on the NFC. There's a whole video for it. They did one with some kind of trying to like pry the card or whatever. And there's a whole video for that. And again, like I said, it's like anything else. I'm sure somebody will eventually find a way, to hack it as technology changes. But right now, I try to, I look at it with new people coming into the space using the grandma test. Can grandma take that, put an app on her phone, and then scan a card? Yep. There you go. Now you can save your own crypto. Now you're your own bank. It's that simple.
Right.
So that's why, I mean, will I always promote it? I don't know. But like right now, that seems to me to be the easiest way with regard to mass adoption. Because if shit ain't easy, people ain't doing it. It's that simple. At least
I mean, that's how Ledger was. Ledger made it easy. And look at Ledger now.
Yeah.
I mean,
well,
a year ago, everybody was all about Ledger. And now they're all about Tangem. And I'm sorry. Yep.
No,
I'm
I
not
get it.
saying anything bad, but I'm just saying, like, okay, so now this wallet's the next best. And then when is this wallet gonna get just like how Tangem was? Not saying it will.
No, but how Ledger was. Yeah, no, I get it. I understand completely. And could it? Sure. I'm not saying no.
I mean, I listened for 3 years all about Tangem, and I never bought one because I'm like,
no, Ledger. You mean Ledger?
Yeah, Ledger. Because I was like, I just prefer a hardware wallet. I put this wallet on a hard drive, transfer my stuff, unplug it, throw it in my safe,
and throw it away. It's air gapped. Boom, done. I get it. Makes sense. I did that actually with a couple of cell phones, to be honest with you. I put a wallet on the cell phone. Boom, that's it. The only time I was ever connected anywhere was putting the shit on there. And now, boom. Matter of fact, where the hell did I put it? I got one around here somewhere. I just pulled it out the other day. I don't know what the hell I did with it. But like it's like that's it. Literally, like I don't even know
that's
how
$1
many
million
years
cell phone over there you're looking for. Could be,
Yeah, well,
I mean,
but
with
anybody
whatever's
else
on it, you never know.
Well, but again, it's backed up legacy. So like I've got the keys. I can always create a new recreate the wallet. But like it's put aside again. That's one of the grandchildren wallets. You know what I'm saying? Boom, there it is, nice and easy. Even if they can't create the operating system, if it's 10 years from now when they go to do it and the operating system just doesn't even work anymore, fine. Who cares? Here's your backups. Go create the wallet somewhere else, and there's your money. Worst case scenario. And even with Ledger, like I still use Ledger for a couple of things, like interacting with Thorchain primarily, because they're able to utilize that API. But I don't store. I think I think I might have some. I'm lying. I think I might have some Stellar still on my Ledger device. But like other than that, all my Bitcoin, all that shit, I took that off. I've moved it to Tangem, and again, multiple Tangem walls. Like you said, I don't keep them all in one show. You know what I'm saying? And
What
again,
can I ask? Is there fees like
fees,
to transfer like Bitcoin onto your Tangem,
the normal network
and then
fees,
fees to take it off?
the normal network fees.
Okay.
Remember,
Well,
it's just
unfortunately, with Bitcoin right now, it's high, but
it absolutely is. But remember, I mean, it's like anything else. I mean, you're buying the wallet. So like you bought the wallet and now it's yours. You do it as you please. You add a network, take out a network, whatever you want to do. And then you're just moving shit like you would on any other wallet. It's like anything else. The only fees you're incurring are your network or gas fees.
okay. I might just have to buy a Tangent wallet just to test it.
Well,
I
and,
don't
and
know.
again, I'm talking Tangent because I think it's super simple. But
Well, I know
like,
that's why, like, when you were giving one away, I was like, "Fuck! I hope I win it," because most of mine's on exchanges,
yep,
like
yeah,
a
I wouldn't
wide
leave that shit
variety
there.
of exchanges. But I mean,
Yeah, but that's
somebody
not
can
the
hack
point.
half my exchange, and I'm like, okay, fine. I still got the other half. I mean, yeah, it sucked to lose it, but you ain't
No, I
gonna get
get you.
all of it.
I get it. Yeah, the only like when I do this DCA stuff, I generally leave it until I'm done with the DCA and then I move it. So the most I keep on there is for like 6 months at a time, kind of thing, and then I move it out of there.
Okay.
Because yeah, that's just me. I mean, whatever. Some people have a different tolerance for that, but I just don't after FTX. And frankly, I've had withdrawal issues on Gemini. I mean, don't get me wrong, I like Gemini. It's one of the exchanges that are, link in the description, Coinbase and Gemini. Because again, I'm shooting from the idea of a US perspective and a newbie coming. Both of those are pretty newbie friendly. So, but I've had withdrawal issues. Matter of fact, I did a whole video about it. The withdrawal issues. So, and the end takeaway was get your shit off the exchange. And CRO, so crypto.com, honestly, I didn't use them for years. I only just started using them again because I needed access to this crypto portfolio, and that was the place I could get pretty much all of it. That was, without going through like trying to hit Uniswap or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's why I've been back to using that. But even that, as soon as this is done, out of there, because I've had them say like, "Oh, you got to have a minimum withdrawal amount, this, that, and the other thing for different cryptos." And yeah, no thanks. What the frig is that about? And so I bottom line is eventually, and this is where I've been trying to catch up to, is doing a lot of, because I think things like Thorchain are going to be the future of where we need to go in this space. So I've been slowly trying to record those videos, but I'll tell you what, I literally, like I said, I'm a one-man band. So trying to keep up with the recording, the editing, and all this other bullshit, I just can't do it, man. And then the live streams to boot. But I'm going to get to it. I promise it's coming. I keep saying that. But I think
mean,
that's
I'd like to create like a YouTube for myself, but I hear everybody talking about how difficult it is and how much time it takes, and I'm like, it's been like a month since I told you I'll get on for a Friday Crypto on the Rocks, and yeah, it's been over
I
a month,
appreciate you
and it's
made
like
it.
I walked in, grabbed 2 beers, sat down. I'm like, shit, he's already on, and I'm 5-6 minutes late. Shit, like.
It is a little bit of work. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna sugarcoat anything. But for me, this is my full-time gig. This is what I do. I mean, I really believe at this point in my life, this is what I'm supposed to be doing. I need to be educating the masses at whatever level they're at, and I think that because of my age, I have a unique perspective on things. and my background gives me a unique perspective on things that, like, you know, maybe the average person who's just coming in, you know, that's in 20 something or whatever, doesn't have that experience to look at it through that lens. So my hope is that as I'm putting this stuff out and talking at it through my vantage point, that will help to broaden the perspective of people. So even with that, which is why I do lives most of the time, to be honest, Betel, because I got to, it's tough to sit there and do the editing and try and make it perfect. I mean, the live streams are far from perfect, obviously. Look at it, you know.
You sound like a guy like me that forget all the editing, just go live and just talk about it.
Yep.
I mean, you could spend 6 hours doing a 20-minute video with all the editing, the crops, the retakes, when you can just go live and be done with it. And yeah, guess what? It is what it is.
Right. I mean,
but I gotta say, thank you. I have not cracked the cover yet, but I do have it.
Well, I'm glad that you got it. You really need. I'll tell you what. That's a good book. Good book. I'm glad. Definitely read that thing. I
have to read it before my next family meeting, whenever that is. But because I have 2 uncles that are VPs at banks.
Yep.
And I have another 2 uncles that are preachers or pastors, however you prefer to call them.
Yep.
So it's like, you know, I haven't seen them since I got into crypto because of COVID.
Sure.
But that one time, maybe I'll be in the middle after reading this book.
Well, if you need another 1 or 2, let me know. I got a couple of spares here. I'll ship it to you if you need it. No, seriously.
I did talk to my guy that got me this shirt. I'll have to email you about that.
Okay. Yeah. Email me. I mean, you know what? I'll send it in the chat here, but I mean, I think I've put it out a couple of times.
No, I've got your email though.
Oh, you do have? Yeah, that's right. Because you emailed me. Never mind. Disregard. I'm again, dumbass. Yeah, that's me. Yes, forgot about that. Yeah, just email me. Let me know. Because honestly, I wouldn't mind giving a couple of those away. Give the guy some business if he's interested in some business. And I want one. So, I want me one of those. So yeah. All right, let's see. Is he you know, you're sitting here, we're talking about that, and is he live? I don't know. Let's go see if he's live already.
It's not saying he's live yet.
No, not
I'm still
yet.
waiting for. I mean, DCA goes live at 9. Normally they're 5 or 10 minutes late. So,
yeah, what time was he supposed to be scheduled? 9:30. Yeah. Oh no, he's supposed to already be live, huh? Okay, I don't know what's going on, but I like to try and catch him live. You know, it's I always get him after the fact, but I like to try and catch people live where they can. Is that DCA you just put in there?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah, I gotcha. Oh really? Okay. All right. Well, I'll go there next. You know what? How about that? We'll wrap it up. You know what? I'm gonna put this in the live chat too, just so everybody has it. I don't think they'll care about that. For those who are left, which we still have some people hanging out here, just listen to us shoot the shit, which is great. Thank you everybody for doing that. I just put the link in the live chat to another live. Tech Man should be there. I'm sure he's out of the chat here at this point, so he should be there. Are you heading over, Betel? Are you heading over to that one?
Yes, actually, they were looking for some guest speakers tonight, which is not normal for them. They normally have a full setup, but I'm supposed to get an invite to be live there also tonight.
Oh, excellent. Well, then we'll wrap this up. You go do that. So for everybody who's still here, you got a couple of options. You've got the one we just put in there, and you can go and listen to a little more Crypto Betel and some Tech Man on this next live stream, and I'm still waiting on Tiny Crypto Blog to be live. He actually should be live already, but as I can see, he's not yet. So he's probably running a little bit behind, which probably explains why he didn't end up showing up here tonight.
And folks, I promise I won't talk as much on DCA as I did here tonight.
Oh my God, are you kidding me? You barely talked. I'm the guy doing all the talking. Are you shitting me right now? Oh my God. Hey, listen, thank you for coming on. I really appreciate it. I truly do. I appreciate it. It makes these live streams go a lot easier and better. And frankly, I can walk away, get another beer,
I just thought it was funny because I said like a month or so ago, oh yeah, one of these Fridays I got to get on. And then tonight I was like, refill your drink and then I'll join you. And then all of a sudden it was like, boom, 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 boom. You got all these people. And I'm like, shit, now I have to join. Like, I was just trying to wait until the guy refills his drink. Like, show that video. That's fine. Roll that stuff.
Oh, that's funny. Well, I didn't have to. There we go. I didn't even have to. You guys showed up. I could go get my beer. Well, I appreciate it. Seriously. I'm going to go check that one out and until TCB goes live. So, hey, thank you again. Hopefully you'll join me next Friday. And, don't forget for everybody else who's here, still listening, we got my live streams on Monday and Wednesday, 10 a.m. Eastern time. Monday, we're going to be talking about the latest banking collapse that's already happened in New York. And we're talking about, and then we're going to add into that what Jerome Powell was saying about, hey, guess what? More banking collapses are incoming. So if you're thinking that you need to get out of this system, watch my Living on Crypto series. Tuesday, Matrix Money podcast, myself, Jar FF. Don't forget that, 10 a.m. Eastern. And then next Friday, 7 p.m., Crypto on the Rocks. We're going to drag Beto right back on here and get him live. Thanks again, man. I really appreciate you being here.
Oh, no problem, man. Thank you so much.
All right. Hey, you have a good weekend, and I'll see you later, all right?
All right. You too, my friend.
All right. Later.